A lot of you guys are early. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 07s, 07s, 07s. I started early today, huh? It is early. I am early. Oh, it's been a Sunday. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I'm actually all good for setup. I've been spending the last couple of minutes trying to set up. I don't even know if I should say minutes. It's just been a little bit. I was trying to set up everything, but everything looks like it's ready to go to setup, or in like setup wise, I should say, which is really good. Good morning, Peacock 07s. Busy day, yeah. Today has been a little bit busy. I've been what was it? I've been really tired lately. I know I've been saying that a lot, which tomorrow and Tuesday most likely I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a, hopefully more of a rest. If you saw my tweet yesterday, you'll see that I said I was able to relax. I think I've been saying it a lot lately on stream that I feel like my time on the internet is has been like a lot, you know, and I wanted to take like a social media detox, and yesterday was like a really, really, really productive night, I think, in just sitting back and relaxing. So I'll try and do that more often. I just feel kind of, I think, overwhelmed. I think overwhelmed is kind of the word right now that I feel. Because there's, if you were here for the members that happened, I believe it was last week, I told you guys, by the way, what happens in the members stays in the members, but like genuinely I've been tired with a lot of things that have been happening. And I again, like I discussed that in the members. So that's one half of it, and then the other half of it is I really need to just make sure I'm taking my breaks properly here and there, and making sure that I'm taking care of myself, because again, like everything kind of feels a little bit overwhelming as of late. But I'm here. I felt really good to take off and just breathe yesterday. And then as I wrote yesterday, you probably saw the little card that I made. It's from the 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗓𝗓𝗔𝗓𝗓𝗔𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 Nostalgia Collection B. Nostalgia Collection B, they have the different male livers in that set. And then when you buy them, they give you photo card versions of previous birthday art, which is really cool, by the way. I think because if you're not able to afford like the full set of said merch, at least you can get like a little photo card, which works for my likeness because I really like the full art of some of the birthday art that they have for the boys. But that's besides the point. I've been kind of I have a couple of those cards from both sets, and I've been kind of decorating them on the back burner. So I'm really happy that I took the time yesterday to just sit down and be like, okay, Dev, I enjoy what it is that you enjoy and try to relax today. And I think I just need to sit down and do that more often. Which, side note, three things. 𝗓𝗡𝗙s, welcome in, as everybody is slowly coming in. Welcome. I am here. Triplet, thank you very much for the fat super chat. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me make sure I heart that. For a second, I almost forgot about it. And then the third thing is, I think in December, I know December is kind of a little bit, we're only in half of the month, right? But I wanted to talk about December for a little bit. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be away for a while, meaning that I might take more days off in December than planned. If that is the case, then I will inform you guys and let you know. But I think I may have to. So again, if that's the case, I will let you know. But just think of that as a heads up for now. And that's really, I think, it with news. I don't have anything like too pressing that I need to share. I started making rooms for the week. I started doing thumbnail stuff. I do have something important to share, actually. 6 minutes later, it's Dover. What do you mean? I'm still here. What do you mean? Oh, 6 minutes late. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I mean, technically speaking, stream hasn't started yet. It's just me doing my usual yappas. So, you're not late. I wouldn't consider you late. Not in the slightest. I'm here. You're here. It is early. What was I gonna say again? Wait, let me think. Ah, yes, I remember now. It actually has to go, it has to do with DVR, yeah? I had the complaint, it was either last week or 2 weeks ago, that, it's hard to clip me because I don't set my streams in DVR mode. And I've been doing it, but to be honest, I think that not a lot of people really have been clipping, so it's kind of like, do I really need to keep my streams in DVR mode? I feel at the end of the day, it really does come down to a decision that I have to make with that, keeping DVR mode on and off. And then I did say this beforehand, and I noticed it. I said if I set my streams in DVR mode, yeah, you'll be able to clip them, but on the other half of it, a lot of you guys, what's gonna happen is that sometimes you're gonna be watching and then you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't realize I was actually 20 minutes behind stream. That's kind of my bad. And I don't want anyone to have that happen, but it's been happening lately where it's like, I set it to have it in DVR mode, and the ratio of clips versus having people stuck behind, quote unquote, behind VODs is pretty large, meaning not a lot of clips, but a lot of people more so than clips are getting left behind. So I was like, you know what, I think starting from, I can't say next week because next week I'm off on a break. Starting in December, I think that's correct. Starting in December, I will make sure that I'm putting my streams back so that DVR mode is off and you can't be rewinded. So I thought you said DDR. Oh, no. I don't have any sort of DDR mat. No. I don't have any sort of like DDR mat or anything of that sort. No. I was talking about clipping because I got the feedback. I want to say feedback. I got the feedback about clipping, and you know, it's different things I talked about, but at the end of the day, as long as you enjoy my streams, that's good enough for me. I'm not even gonna like, I don't want to force anyone's hand to do anything, but at the same time, it's also like, I want to make sure I'm listening to feedback where feedback is due, and then if I want to change anything, then I'll experiment around, and if I feel like it's working or not working, I'll adjust accordingly, which in this case, it's, again, with the whole, you're kind of hard to clip, and I have to rely on AI to clip you, which I talked a little bit about that beforehand, on my stance on that, which is I'd rather have you sit here and enjoy my stream than having someone rely on AI to clip me. I think that's kind of, you know, it's like, why even bother? Anywho, rest of the streams for this week will be set up where and when I can, because again, if you've been here, you know that I typically make the thumbnails myself. I made 2 today. Yes, I love how I sounded like the 𝗓𝗙𝗄𝗡𝗙𝗢 guy. 1, 2, 3, chomp. You know, the Tootsie Roll commercial? Anywho, I made 2 thumbnails today. I think it was the Kirby one, which is here. Oh no, I made 3. I did the Kirby one, which is here. The one for today, which is here. And then I made one for Rivals, just in case. Which I need to, I'll see if I want to do Rivals during this week. I think I didn't because there's a Monster Hunter event quest that I want to do. So we'll tackle that on Wednesday. And that is pretty much it. Do you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask? If you do, ask. If you don't, then I think we can get started with with the journaling episode. The last time, I'd like to touch upon something really quickly, but maybe we can touch upon it in the journaling room because I have a lot to try and organize. I was kind of going chaotic earlier off camera because I was trying to collect. I have all my images here, but I needed to collect like some more stationery stuff that I wanted to use. And low-key, I'm like, I just kind of like half grabbed them, if you will. Am I getting excited for the holiday season? It's like half and half. Wait, we're actually gonna talk about that. Hold on. Let me put us in the other room. Hello. I am here in the other room. I'm also trying to scooch everything over. I'm kind of in a weird position to film tonight, so I basically have to get used to this position if I want to do this more often, which I'd like to do this more often. But again, it's kind of, this position is kind of, this space is pretty tight that I'm in right now. Someone's gonna be like, "Ayo," and then I can't even really explain myself, but you know, it be what it be. Hold on. Hello? 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 I think some of you guys are seeing my hands for the first time. Hello? 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 You can see my trainer. You can see my trainer here. Finally, finally, finally. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning? Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. I'm here. I'm here today. It's not really morning. It's nighttime, but you know, I am here and my setup is shaky. I have to be careful with that, but everything is here. It's my trainer. Yes. It's my trainer. Hi, Peacock. Hello. That's nice how it came. This is only one image. Isn't that crazy? This is only one image. I need to talk about some things. I'll get back to your question, Onyx, but I want to address something very, very quickly. I set up rooms for the last 2 times to do a page on 𝗏𝗏𝗙𝗏 from Blue Lock, which I have them. I just want to show you really quickly that I prepared a lot of stuff. I have 𝗏𝗏𝗙𝗏. Someone asked me for Wolverine. I have the images of Wolverine. You can barely see them. And then someone else, which obviously was JJ. If you've been here, you know who JJ is. Asked me for Penny. I have all of them, or pretty much a good chunk of the requests that you guys asked me for. I collected all the images, but going back to the request I got on Blue Lock, I kind of decided to do it for another time and do ZA today because I have a lot of screenshots from ZA that I'd like to use. And since I've been in a ZA mood, I figured let me go ahead and just do ZA for today. So that is what we are going to do. Let me put my print over here really quickly. And depending on how the series goes, I think it's more so along the lines of how I feel in terms of it's like a mixture of things, right? I think one half of it is depending on how the episodes go, I will do them more often. I think on the second half of it, setup is a little bit wonky, so you know, I will try my best to do more of these if it's requested and if it's asked for. I think we also talked about the importance of, I feel like if I feel like I'm overwhelmed, it feels like some of you guys may be overwhelmed too with just maybe social media. Everything is being pushed in your face. This is being pushed in your face. That is being pushed in your face. That is being pushed in your face. And I think it probably would be all right just to take a step back from trying to play or do gaming a lot. And well, it's not really a lot, but take a step back from doing gaming, and instead of playing around, we can do journaling. Stop pushing your face. Well, I'm gonna keep pushing. Imagine your face. Imagine. Now, I think the first time I came on here, someone said if I could punch, and then I went like this, and then I had to go like right. It's like this. So silly. My pinky. Do you like my pinky? Anywho. Onyx, you asked me? No, I can't get there yet. I'm not there yet. Hold on. I have a lot of things I wanted. One last thing that I wanted to say. I will those images, I pushed them to the side, but those images that I showed you guys earlier, the requests, I'll do them where I feel like it's fit because again, since I've been in a ZA mood, that's why I wanted to do ZA for today, which I'm going to show you. I have a lot of pictures in the corner. I'm doing ZA because we've been in a ZA mood. Yeah. Also, if anyone wanted to do something like this and they were curious on how to do it, here's your chance to like get a good starting point and figure out like how I do it. And maybe if you're inspired to do it, you know, you can take some pointers from me. And then I will do 𝗏𝗏𝗙𝗏𝗏 first. I will do 𝗏𝗏𝗙𝗏 where and when I feel it's fit, okay? Or it's basically like when I'm in the mood for it. I will go through requests slowly, so it's not like they're lost. And as you saw earlier, I literally have everything. I even had paper with the 𝗏𝗏𝗙𝗏𝗏 thing, so it'll happen in due time. Apologies, I've been canceling the other ones, but you know, sometimes things happen. So there is that. When I tell you, I genuinely have a lot of pictures. Some of them that I put on the thumbnail, I've just had them, but they're not in the set that I have. But I have a lot of pictures, and then everything kind of correlates to what we've been doing on stream, which I'll talk through it as we're going through, but I just want to show you that I've collected a lot of stuff. I printed the logo twice by accident. This. Need my tweezers because I can barely pick these up with gloves. If I have I have a lot. I'm gonna show you. I have this, which this and this are both from the same image, I believe. Yeah, because this is when I took this with Trip, and then what I did was I put it in a little frame, but we'll get to that. And then I printed out some text, which we'll get to in a moment. This is gonna be 3 pages, by the way. And it went by, actually 4. It's gonna be 1, 2, flip, 3, 4. So it's gonna be 4 pages, or 2 back to front, depending on how you interpret it. This, I cut out. This, everything is me cutting. It's a mixture of things. I took screenshots in the game. I did text. I printed some logos. I edited some things into different frames, i.e. the star, and then I have this. I have this picture, that one. This is another one that I took that I have. Yeah, and then I have this. And I have this. So it's a lot of stuff. You saw a tweet today about someone journaling as they were playing through ZA. They had it looking so nice as well. I think I may have saw the same post. If it was in Japanese, that is. I saw a Japanese, I saw someone retweet someone else's post that was in Japanese about like their little adventures in ZA. It almost looked like a checklist of sorts, but I can't read Japanese. Anywho, that's besides the point. I kind of looked at it and was like, why am I prologuing this, considering I've had these images printed out for a while now? So I was like, let me tackle this sooner rather than later. But yeah, these are all my images. I want to talk about a couple of ways that I printed out my images before we start. Also, I do have a general idea of how I wanted to set up the pages, but I forgot. I forgot how I wanted to set it up. So we'll try and figure it out as we go along. I think I have a faint idea as to how I wanted everything. Just have to organize everything back. These are together. These are together. So some of these images I took using screenshots from the game, which I think that's obvious, right? I didn't use Photoshop or any sort of editing platform to edit these to PNGs. What I did was, instead of editing them out to PNGs, what I do is I do the same platform that I use to edit thumbnails. I just erased a little bit around the image, but I still did like what I call an outline cut, which I'll show you with this tile. So when you have a PNG, right? Or when I have a PNG of some kind, or any image, it prints out, and it prints out on like a white block. Yeah? And what I do is I take my scissors. Imagine these are my scissors. I take my scissors and I kind of carefully cut around, imagining that it's a sticker and it has a little border. And that's how I cut out my images. But they're not stickers, obviously, or else this would have stuck onto my hand. This is all paper. So that is with the screenshots, yeah? And these images, because obviously this is not from inside the game, right? Or else it would have looked like a 3D render. These little images that I got of the Pokemon, so this, I have one of Floette, that's off to the corner. Spinnerack, Charmeleon, Marie, Pidgey, Absol is here too. I went to Pokemon.com, all right? And I went to the Pokédex tab. I went to Pokemon.com and I went to the Pokédex tab. And when you look up the different Pokemon based on their name, it will display their Pokédex information, but it'll have the Pokemon like a render like this off to the corner, and that's what I used to get these images. So those are where I got those from. In the case that you wanted to do this along with me, or if you wanted to do this in the future, I should say. So let me, again, continue organizing everything. This is with my trainer, so I'm gonna put this here. The trip is gonna come here. This is gonna come here. I believe Gible was gonna come here. And this can come here. I will tell you, I printed out some Pokemon images just to fill up printer paper space because I didn't want anything to go to waste. Hello, welcome. Hi Frog, hi Quack, welcome. 𝗩𝗡𝗏𝗡s, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. I will put this here with that. Then Marie can come here. This is gonna come here. Then this is gonna come here, but this is for this half of the page. You know, there was someone else that I was supposed to put with them, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Spinnerack. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do that. Free super of the day. Thank you very much for the super chat, but it is not free. It is genuinely not free. Thank you. I appreciate it. Whoops, period. Yeah, period. Period. It is not free. Period. It's not. Keep that in mind. The supers are not free. Period. Period. Not free. Oh my. Oh wait. One last thing that I want to talk about that I talked about it, I think, on a previous stream, but I didn't talk about it here. These images of my trainer, how I took them was when you go into the photo mode, right? It's gonna take out your character in like a landscape style, like this, right? And your trainer might come out small looking like this. But what you can do is to get it like more detailed is it has a rotate button on it. If you rotate it 100 and is it 90 or is it 180? You basically have it so that your camera, it's like this, but you rotate it like this, so you have to hold your Switch sideways to see your trainer. That's how I took these out. So again, more tips. Wow, it's not free. It's not free, you guys. It's not free. It's not. Thank you for the super, but it's not free. I've been yapping here for like a little bit, but again, it's not free. It's not free, you guys. It's not. I'm just here enjoying myself. It's not free. Exactly. Period. It's not free. Watch yourself. Period. Free now? No, it's not free. 90 for a quarter, 180 for a half a turn. Yes, exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, I was right. I don't know why I had to question myself, but yeah, it's 180. Thank you. You get a free heart hand from me. It's free. There you go. Boop. Free now? No. Period. No, they're not free. And it's not Dove Day. Period. Free? No. It's not free. It's not free. You guys, it's not free. It's not free, you guys. It's not. Okay, on another note, it's not Dove Day. Period. It's not Dove Day. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. But it's not Dove Day. It's not Dove Day, my guy. It's not Dove Day. Oop. Thank you for the super chat. But it's not Dove Day. Period. Boom. It's not Dove Day. Keep that in mind. I have my glue stick here today so you can see what I'm doing. But mind you, this is new. This is new. I didn't mean to open a new stick, but a new stick has been opened today. It's not free. Period. And it's not Dove Day. Period. Facts. Period. So true. So true, so true. Not free. It's for 7 days or longer. Oh dear, are you talking about the chat? Yeah, I said today, I have to tell you guys. Side note, random side note. I feel sorry for the people that aren't subscribed to my channel. That probably were like, damn, I wanted to chat, but I had to be subscribed 7 days or longer. Imagine if I made it like 2 or 3 months. Some of you guys probably wouldn't have been here. But I was like, today should be something that's relaxed. So if you aren't subscribed to my channel for at least 7 days, that kind of blows. I think it's 7. It's either 7 or 5. I can't remember the number now, but again, kind of sucks to be you, doesn't it? I'll see what I want to do with future streams. Meaning like future handcam stuff. If I want to, like, what I want to put the chat in. Okay. Let's start gluing things down here. I think I had it so that it was like this. And then, hi, welcome back. 𝗓𝗏𝗡𝗏s, how are you? And then like this. Kind of. Yeah, I think I had it like this. So we're gonna start gluing things down here. Take our time with it, if you will. Great job, as always. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. New stick. Who dis? I have to take it closer to me because I want to make sure I'm getting to the edge. I heard that it's not free supas. It's not free supas. What does the glue smell like? Sniff, sniff. It smells like glue. Sniff, 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 sniff. It smells like glue. What do you expect me to do? Take the stick and put it to my nose? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Can you tell that I'm sniffing the glue? Can you tell? Sniff, 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 sniff. Crazy question. I heard it's free supas on Ducky Dove Day. Can I put it to your nose? Yeah. Can you smell it? 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 I guess here it would be here, right? Can you smell it? Can you smell it, Quack? Can you smell it? It smells like Updog, doesn't it? The shadows, I know that it is. Isn't that so silly? Thank you very much, by the way, Camille, for the fat super chat. If you say Ducky Dove Day, then I can't argue. I can't argue with that sentiment or statement. Delicious Updog. Nice glue. Did you like Peacock? Did you want to smell the glue? I'm confused. Wait. Free supas on Ducky Dove Day. Thank you very much for the fat super chat. Thank you, Camille. Thank you. They're not free. Period. They're not free. Just remember that. Okay, next image. Now, I think... Hold on. I think it was like here. I wanted it. I have to be careful about spacing because genuinely I can't remember how I had this. I kind of do, but I don't at the same time. I might have put my trainer a little bit too close. All right, we'll fix it. So if we change it to Ducky Dove Day, I would agree. Yeah, because it's technically you specified it to me because Dove Day is something different. I've been saying that, by the way. I technically have been saying that. I've been saying that if you say that it's Ducky Dove Day, then I have no choice. What's up, Doc? Nothing much. What's up with you? Did I didn't tell you because I wasn't here yesterday. I went to go take a shower. And then I went to my mom and I was like, "Do I smell like up dog?" And she was like, it made me sad. She was like, "Yeah, you smell like up dog." And I'm like, "Oh, come on. Come on, come on." There's only one thing that I asked. I was like, "Do you know what up dog is?" She was like, "Yeah. Yeah." I was like, "Ah!" Internally, I was like, "Ah!" It just hit. Like, I just wanted one thing. I just wanted one thing and it couldn't happen. Sad. Alright, right now I'm gluing this other image, if you can tell. You smell like Hava. Have a nice week. Have a nice week. Have a nice day. Smells like up dove. Hey. She's immune. Yeah, she's immune. A lot of people in the Petito family are immune. A lot of people in the family are immune, I'll have to say, because there's one specific family member, one specific Petito that I go to. And he's pretty young. And I always ask him, I don't know, I always tell him, "You smell like up dog." And then he gets very scared. He gets very, very scared. And then I'm like, ugh. And then it's like, it gets to the point where I feel bad because it's not anything bad, but he gets too scared. I need to do it to him again. He gets scared. So what are you gonna do, Dove? I'm gonna do it again. I have to do it to him again and ask. Now that he's grown a little bit older, but he doesn't want to answer me. I'm like, why won't you ask the question? Why? Stop scaring the children. Because I tell them they smell like up dog. It's not anything too serious, Muddy. It's not anything serious. Sob. Oh. All right. There that is. Are we good? I think we're good. I didn't paste this all the way down because we have some stuff that I need to layer underneath. So we're gonna do that and then I'll try and fix everything. Meaning like actually paste it down. I think. There was something like this I wanted to do. Oops. I'm just trying to figure out where I wanted things. When I tell you I genuinely can't remember. I can't. I can't remember. Probably put spinner rack in the corner. And baby is small. Hi Pumpkin, welcome. Those are nice gloves to hide your robot hands. You're kind of messed up for saying that. You're actually messed up for saying that, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe that's what you think of me. I get it. I see how it is. In fact, I see how it is. You guys just hate me. You hate me. You hate me. You hate me. You hate me. Hey, Sloth. I don't know if you were here earlier. Oh, yeah, you did. You said good evening. Sorry. I started to walk in. I will say, if I start getting quiet, it's because I'm locking in, trying to focus on stuff. So don't get too mad. It's just I'm concentrating. Or don't get sad. Don't get sad. Get glad. I think I might just put spinner rack on for now. Like in the corner like this. Because I wanted to put 4 Pokemon, but Maripe is kind of big. I made my images, it looks like a little bit too big, so... Don't listen to him. We know you're really hiding your duck feathers behind those gloves. Ah, yes. I just maneuvered them in a way with my magical witch powers. so that each of my feathers, depending on how they are, can go into each one of the little glove holes. And that is how I'm able to transform myself. Can you imagine? Witchy POV coming soon. Witchy outfit. Outfit 2. Magical witch girl dove. Okay, I think this is how I wanted this. I could add in some... like tape. We're gonna do sticker stuff a little bit later. This is all right now. Trust the process. Like genuinely, it genuinely is just trust the process. And then I'm trying to think about tape because I did pick up some tape, and I have some with me, like this one, this polka dot one. I just figure out what I want to do. And then I also have this neat. I have this neat one. It's green, but I don't know if you can tell. It's a houndstooth pattern, but it's kind of zigzaggy. It reminds me of Zygarde a little bit. And then I have this black tape. It might come off gray on camera. And it has stripes on it. Very interesting. Anywho, let's start pasting things down again, shall we? So I'm just gonna glue. I'm just gonna glue. We're gonna slowly just glue everything, and then we'll work our way around. I forgot I have paper with me. It's just scrap paper, but I have to figure out where I want to use it because it's not even scrap paper. It's paper from a paper bag. That I was like, I should just recycle this instead of throwing it away because it's a nice color that works with ZA. Or a ZA theme. Or my ZA theme, I should say. But I just realized I could have used some of it here. I'll use it on maybe the other page. Okay. Tweezers, by the way, they're not necessary to use. They're not necessary to use, but they help me with, like, positioning things on the page. I think here is good, right? Yeah, I can move this a little bit up. Yeah, that's good. And I'm gently gonna do this. I didn't paste it down all the way, but that's fine. All right, looks good. Yeah. And then this music. I wanted to ask you guys about music. If I do more of these, which I'm going to, I want to. Would you? Fat question. Would you like, it's not prefer, but would you like a change in music? Because I can't hear anything. I'm just sitting here in silence. Someone's gonna tell me I'm crazy. But I'm sitting here, I'm genuinely sitting here right now in silence as I'm doing this. As I'm trying to glue Spinnerack. Spinnerack with his little, so tiny whiny. Oh, Spinnerack. Got it. Boop. Boop. There it is. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna do this. And then there's some other stuff that I feel like I wanted to update. Like there are videos that I made on the channel in regards to journaling that aren't really... Like I went back to... I think I said this earlier, but I went back to watch some of the older journaling stuff that I did, and I was like, it doesn't really... Trying to think of the right word. It doesn't really fit anymore. Like it's not... I don't know if I should say applicable. It's not right for the time anymore, if that makes sense. So I was like, maybe it's either I do the episode over. I do it on a live stream and I can edit it down. Or I can just take the video off altogether, so. Oh my, there's a lot of things that you guys said. Good with any chill music. Yes, play some tunes. There is music right now, right? Don't mind the current BGM, but you're not opposed to switching it up. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, maybe here and there I can switch up the music so you're not listening to the same thing over and over again. And then if there's anyone that actually wants to revisit these for whatever reason, you're not, again, listening to the same music in every episode over and over and over and over and over again. Hi, Paladin. Hello. 07s. You like the jazzy music. YouTube has actually a really nice set of, I don't even know if I should say jazzy tunes, but low-key, they're it's really nice. I would say it's really nice. Wait, there's a couple of things. Reinstalled Rivals and notice that not all characters can use the take a seat emote. That is correct. Only 17 characters have the take a seat emote. It's not all of them. And do I remember who they are off the top of my head? No. I could tell you some, but not all of them have the take a seat emote. You're absolutely right. I would even go on to say, I think 2 characters have two sitting emotes now. And they are Emma and Invis. I think Emma was a part of the take a seat, and then she has the 2099 skin that has a sitting emote, so that's 2. And then Invis is a part of the take a seat collection, along with her Azure shades, the beach skin. That also comes with a sitting emote, so Invis also has 2 sitting emotes. Isn't that interesting? I find that very interesting that they decided to do that. Trademark for bad streams. What? Huh? I'm confused. You like the jazzy music. Is a trade make bad for stream? What's trade? What does that mean? Quack? I'm confused. Oh, is trademark music bad for streams? I can get copyrighted or copyrighted strikes. And I don't wanna I don't want to test the waters with that. I know some other people, what they do is, it's a couple of things. They take sometimes other creators on YouTube, what they'll do is they'll make music and then they're like, it's available for everyone to use, but when you use it, sometimes you'll get a copyright strike. And I haven't been on, like, I feel like every copyright strike I try to dispute, it's from some random company that has nothing to do with the music. And then when I try to dispute it on YouTube, they're always like, yeah, no, you can't use it. You have no rights. So I'm not gonna test the waters with it. I always have to end up muting my stream in some way, shape, or form, which kind of sucks. Yeah, Twitch is different, but on the other half of it, like, oops. On the other half of it, I mean, I'm always trying to work my way around, I should say. It's not like I let it get to me. And I'm like, oh, boohoo biscuits. Let's see, I'm gonna put you here, kind of popping out like that. Totodile glued down, and then baby, so he's so small. I made this Charmeleon a little smaller than usual because the Charizard, Charmeleon, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, that whole line in the game, I think his size was either extra small or small. So I was like, it would be a neat detail if I made him a little bit smaller than usual. Just to capture that. Boohoo biscuits, yeah. Just some fat boohoo biscuits. Oh my god, you're making me think too. Low-key, been kind of boohoo biscuits. Oh my god, Onyx, you asked me if I'm excited about the holiday season. The answer is yes. I don't think you were here on Friday, right? Friday I went and I did some shopping. I went out of the pond to do some shopping and I did a lot. I did quite a lot and I was able to get a lot of stuff. I think one thing that I said that I was really happy about was I got when I went out, I saw a Charlie Brown. Well, I saw 2 different Charlie Brown DVDs. There was one that was like a 4-piece holiday collection, and I was like, that's kind of out of my budget. So I didn't pick that one up, sadly. But then I went out somewhere else and I saw it's a Charlie Brown Christmas. And I was like, let me get this because I typically enjoy watching the Halloween one when Halloween rolls around, yeah? So I was like, let me go ahead and get the Christmas one too. Because it's been kind of hard to find it on TV. They're strictly not doing that anymore because Apple has the rights to all of the Charlie Brown or Snoopy specials, and there used to be an archive online where I could watch them, but they took that down too, which is kind of sad. So I'm really happy that I was able to get the DVD. This is where, again, I feel like physical media saves the day. I genuinely hope it makes a comeback. Maybe a hot take, but I genuinely do hope it makes a comeback. Let me see, does this look... It looks like... This maybe... Yeah, that looks good. Alright. First page, done. Second page, we're gonna get there. We're slowly making our way there. Alright. What I wanted to do for this was... This is gonna come on top. Like so. And then... This is gonna come in the corner. Like this. I kind of remember everything. And then I was gonna put one of these little guys in the corner of the page, and then this is gonna go somewhere like here. I think Gibble was supposed to come here because he doesn't block out too much of the photo, and then I can do this. I think it was something like that. Oh, he kind of... Absol kind of blocks Gengar. I have to just maneuver him a little bit so he's like this. And then... I think that looks good. Yeah. So... Back to our conversation as I was trying to fix everything, yeah? I got my DVD. Then... What else was I able to do? Ah! I needed to purchase a stocking, just in case. I had a stocking... I had a Snoopy stocking for over... It's a long time I had that stocking. 15 plus years now I've had that stocking. I've had that stocking for a long time. And I use it every year, ever since I got it. A family member gave it to me when I was a very small duckling. However, I noticed as more years go by, the more it's getting kind of tarnished and old, and it just makes me kind of sad to see. So I was like, maybe I should get another Snoopy stocking if I see one, just in the case of I have a replacement. It's not gonna be the same as the one that I got, like, again, from years and years ago. I don't think they'll ever make something like that back anymore. I treasure that stocking like bad. But I got another Snoopy stocking just in case. You know, I have to give it up. So I have my stocking, and then I got some VTuber merch as well. I think I talked about it. I can share it with you guys on stream. I'll do that in a moment. Hold on. Let me start gluing things down. So, we treasure you bad. Are you sure? Are you sure? Do you treasure me that bad? Do you? Do you, Quack? Do you? How badly do you treasure me? I'm looking at you with those fat Linda lips. Yeah? How bad do you treasure me on a scale of 1 to 10? Yeah. Crazy boots. Hold on. I'm trying to glue this. I have to put a lot of glue because this image is kind of big. Big mama. It's big mama big, as you said it earlier, Onyx. Sorry, I got lost in thought with my story. This much. Man, it's like a 10%. It's like a 10% that I treasure you. It's not that serious or anything. It's not like I consider you my Oshi or anything. I don't really like you like that. Crazy boots. But yeah, I got some, going back to on the thing on topic. Love the sticker. It's not a sticker. I cut everything. Welcome in. I cut everything and I'm gluing it. I'm gluing everything down one by one. Oh god. Have mercy. Dove Day. It's not Dove Day. Thank you for the super chat, but it's not Dove Day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How much? Just how much? Enough to square up with Dove, the company. Enough to obtain the rights to Dove Day. You're crazy. You're actually crazy. Hi Samuel Sevens, welcome in. It's actually Dove Week. I didn't know that. By whose standards is it Dove Week? I'm curious. Okay. I don't think I had it here earlier, but you know what? We're just gonna make do. You'll fight them too? All of you guys want to fight them, huh? What was I saying? Oh yeah, the VTuber stuff that I got. Couple of things. I got you don't know how excited I was to see this. Where's my little book? Book? I'm calling for my book as if I call for it and then it'll show up, but it won't. Hold on. I have to do this first. Doink. Oh, shucks. Hold on. Doink. Doink. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Let me get my sticker book and I'm gonna show you the VTuber stuff that I got. Ugh. It was just stickers. I was happy that I got them. It's this boy. I saw him. Oh, you guys are like, what boy are you talking about? And it's like, you don't know. Where are you? I think I know where he is. You're not in here. Where did I put it? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hold on. I'm floating away. I'm moving around, that's why. Hold on, let me get water too. I've been yapping a lot. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I have a sticker book, by the way. I got this off of Etsy. It's really nice. It's a A6 size. So sometimes I work in A6s and I work in A5s. This size is an A5 and this is an A6. This is a sticker book, not a journal, but it's just to show you the size comparison. I was gonna say my Hobonichi is an A6, but that's wrong. It's B6. Which that probably sounds like, if you don't know stationery, then this is all like crazy terms that I'm saying right now. But just know, if I work in something that's A6 size, it's gonna be this size. Anyways, this is my sticker book that I have. I typically put stickers that I got in here, and when I went out of the pond. Look, I found, well, beside this is I got from something else, but I found some Hololive stickers. I was like, oh my god, I must buy. So I'm really happy that I was able to see some Holostar stuff, because when I always walk out of the pond, when I see Hololive stuff, I always see the girls, but I never see the guys. That's one thing. And then the second thing is that I never see stickers either. So I was like, I'm gonna grab them. So I have these. I really like this. This is for, is it HoloFest, I believe? Oh, Hololive Me. Oh my god, it's right there. But this is I believe it's the second that this is? I can't quite remember now, but I'm really happy that I got these. I really like this sort of sketch style. But I like this too. Like the full art. Very, very happy that I found these. So I found this as I went out of the pond. And then I found... there's two more things. I found a set of cinema roll stuff. So I got them. I have some of them that aren't in this book. But this one I put in because it's a big like vinyl. So I have this here. And then I also have... these. I found these scratch and sniff stickers. They're supposed to be, you can see, strawberry. They kind of smell like they're artificial strawberry-ish smelling looking stickers, but I like these too. I'm very happy that I was able, again, I was very happy that I was able to walk out of the pond and then find these. I was like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Very nice quality. But yeah, this is my sticker book. As you can see, I have another set of Hololive or Hololive meat stickers that I got, but strawberry, very happy, very, very happy. And then yeah, that's pretty much it with my sticker book. I've been putting random things in here that I've been collecting, I guess I should say. You can see they're all like leftover stickers. And that is it with my little collection book. He's gonna go off in the corner, meaning this same sticker book. As I got distracted, I started opening it again and I was like, let me just look at everything. It's always nice just to look at a sticker book. But it's sitting on the corner. What was I saying again? What were we doing? Oh, we're doing this. I forgot. I forgot in the span of 2 seconds what I was doing. Alright. Hold on. Back to what we were doing, yeah? Some of these images, if I can get back on topic, what I did was I put them in frames, right? I took the screenshots that I took in-game. And besides these ones, I took some of the bigger ones and I put them in different shape frames. So I have 2 rectangular ones. I have this one and then I have this one, which I'm gonna glue down shortly. But I also have one that's a little star of Trip. This is here. But going forward, I will let you know. Well, it's not I'll let you know, but if anyone was curious on how I did these, I'll explain them. Or I'll explain it, I should say. And with that being said, let me glue down this picture. Man, it's kind of crazy that I'm not done with this game, but I have so many screenshots. And I have to say, it feels like the more games that come out for the Switch 2 that I've been seeing, the more games that come out, the more I feel like it's telling me I should journal again, or scrapbook, or whatever you'd like to call this. Because every game, it feels like every game has a camera mode now. And it's like, it's kind of a waste not to utilize it. And they made it easier to access photos. It's not like, before if you had a Switch 1, the whole agenda was you would take a screenshot, then you would select if you want to, you would select how many photos you'd like to send, and then it would make you scan a QR code to access some random internet thing. And then you would have to scan that two QR codes twice to see if you actually got into that internet thing. Then it took you to some website, and then that is how you'd save your photos. It was either that or you upload them to Twitter. But now it's actually easier the way that they did it for the Switch 2. It's like easier to access, I should say, which is very, very nice. Which is also like, I kind of want to do more of these. With the ZA one, I was so inspired for a while to do it. So I'm happy that I took the time out today to sit down and do this. I'm gonna put this around... I think I had it down here, but I'm... Sorry, I had to sneeze. Sorry about that. Let me just do this. Yeah, this is a little bit more down, but that's fine. With the app, 100,000%. Like, it was very nice that... Sneeze reveal. Thank you, 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 thank you. There was no in-game back in my day. There was actually no in-game photo mode. Imagine. No, I get it. I get it. There was no in-game photo mode, but it's... I think it's amazing to see that more games are having it. That's one thing. And then I think it's really good to see on the other half of it that you can utilize it so nicely. Like, I feel like it's getting more and more advanced every photo mode in every game. So I want to see how far I can go with using those modes and doing pages. It's great if it's implemented well. So true. So true. I feel like 𝗍𝗓𝗓 again, like there's so many different things that you can do in photo mode. You hate that Digimon Storytime. Doesn't have Stranger. Doesn't have a photo mode. Most of the Digimon look cool. Would love to have screenshots of them. But no, I get it. I get it. I really, I did a journal page of Grusha like a while ago. Probably like last year. And it was really hard to take photos of him. I was trying to take photos as I was fighting him, which I was trying to do actually as we were playing during our game, our walkthrough, let's play, live stream of the game. But it's been kind of hard to do that for some of the trainers, I have to say, especially because I don't know what's going on and when to like take photos and when not to, because some of the game dialogue advances on its own. I'm gonna take the washi tape. I have some washi tape and I'm just gonna do this. Why? Because it adds like a little neat effect. Like it's almost like I taped this down. I mean, you saw me glue this, but this adds like a little, it adds like a little extra oomph, like a little extra flair. So that's why I'm doing this. I might, not entirely sure if I want to do that to up here too. I'll figure that out later. I say as I take my extra piece of tape and just go like this. I think that's cute, right? What do we think? I think that's cute. I'll leave it there for now, but if I want to lift it up later, I can. But it's looking good. Did I end up getting the Pokemon wrapping paper? You mean the, we were talking about it, right? During Mario Party, the second, like the black on rainbow one? I don't think it's not I don't think I did. I didn't because I've been, it's a couple of things. I think, especially after I went out on Friday, I was like, I genuinely don't want to get any more stuff. I don't know if that's kind of weird to say, but I was like, I genuinely, it's like a couple of things. I genuinely don't want to get any more stuff, especially because I did say that I did say to you guys beforehand that there's a couple of things that I need to get that I haven't been able to get yet. Like I went out on Fridays to see if I can grab the Marvel Rivals art book, because that's something that I needed to get for quite a while now, right? I wanted to see if I can just walk into a bookstore and get it, but lo and behold, I wasn't able to find it. So there's some things like that where it's like I want to make sure I get those, and then it's like on the other half of it, it's like I think I want to hold off on purchasing anything else if I don't have to for a while, because I'm satisfied and I don't need to get any more stuff. And then there are other projects that I need to take care of as well, which I can talk about some of them, which I'll do shortly. Hold on. I'm just gluing just Gibble. I have a little Gibble right now that I'm gluing. I'm gonna put, I think I had the Gibble here, but I'm gonna put him here. He's not gonna really block anything, but I think he'll be better here in this corner. And then I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't go off the page, which he barely doesn't. That's perfect. All right, good. And then I have Absol. You can't even see, but I have Absol, so I'm gonna start gluing that down now too. There was something that I was gonna say and then I forgot. It had to do with some of the stuff that I got, but I can't remember. Right now my hand is blocking because I literally took my hand and put it to my head, like pointed my finger to my head kind of like this. I went like, I'm thinking right now. Hold on, let me think what it is that I wanted to say. Yeah, I genuinely have a lot of stuff. And then I think I told you too that I've been wrapping some stuff for Christmas, so I've been in a mess. Oh, my projects that I gave myself. I have a couple of projects that I want to do that I gave myself, and I need to just take the time and do them. That's one half, and then I'll do them as I go. I'll talk about it, but gotta get back to work, of course. 𝗩𝗡𝗏s, I'll see you later. Have a great day at work. See you later. I love how I'm like this. See you later. See you later. I want to take up sewing and learning how to sew. So sewing. I want to, for the next couple of months, hopefully. There's a couple of things besides doing scrapbooking, and then I told you guys, if you haven't been here, that I do coloring too. Besides coloring, which is another hobby of mine that I like to do, I'd like to do and take on some sewing projects if I can. I have a sewing machine that's on the way to me. Fingers crossed that it comes to me safe and sound. Fingers crossed, you guys. But there are a couple of things I want to learn how to sew. And if I can just learn how to sew, period, I think that'll be good for me in the future. What I will say is that Mama Bear, Mama Duck, ever since we were small, what she would do is she would stitch pillowcases for us. It's time to work, of course. See you next time. See you later, Peacock. Have a great work day today. 𝗩𝗏𝗡s to you. I will see you around. Have a great work day. I'm gluing 𝗡𝗨 right now, but I will go back to what I was saying. When we were like small, meaning myself and my brother, Mama Duck would always sew pillowcases for us. And I think it was just really, she sewed one, but after she did that, she was I kind of like it that she sometimes would do more with different fabrics. So I was like, maybe it's time for me to start learning how to do that, because I'm sure it's not really hard, but at the same time too, it's also like, I've always wanted to take up sewing as a hobby. Yeah. And it's like, if you want to learn something, or if you want to do something, which is kind of like how I've been doing VTubing, you might as well just give yourself the opportunity to start sooner rather than later. So I went ahead and I got my sewing machine. And then it's just a matter of I have to teach myself how to do it. So I don't know why I looked like that over there, but that will happen. It'll happen soon. I'll give you guys progress updates on how if I'm comfortable enough, that is, on how things are going. But I'm sure it'll work out. Oops, I have to move this 𝗡𝗨 just a little bit. Something nice about this glue is that it's pretty easy to reposition things. I don't think they advertise it as repositionable glue. It's just like, what is it? Invisible glue, dries on clear. But it gets the job done pretty well. When you get used to it, you can see some of the OG chibi dubs. LOL sucks. You're so right. I have some of the 𝗩𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗘𝗥, and then I think there's some companies that sell Nuis, but Nuis meaning like the larger sized dolls. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can show you one. Let me grab one of my poppies so I can show you. Hold on. I muted myself. I was like, why did I mute myself? I needed to mute the capture device. Hold on. All right, let me get one of my poppies and I'm gonna come back. Can you hear my stationary wrestling? Oh. I'm still here. I'm trying to look for one of them that I can show you. She's in here, I think. Yeah, she's in here. Okay. my gosh, she's kind of crusty. That's on me though, because I keep her in my bag. Hold on, I'm almost ready to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Dove. Thank you. Oh god. Like I said, the corner that I have to do this hand cam in is very tiny. Sorry that I'm all over the place today too. I'm talking about so many different stuff, huh? Boop. You can see in the corner. So typically when I get any sort of pape from the 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗔𝗧𝗓𝗡 store, what I do is I always knit them a scarf. But it's not knitting, it's crocheting. Knitting and crocheting are two different things. So I have the little crochet hook. And what I do is any pape that I get that I'm interested in getting, or if I can grab it, I would knit them a little scarf. Not knit, it's crochet, sorry. I love how I said there's a difference between knitting and crocheting, and this is crocheting, and I went back to saying it's knitting. No, but I crocheted this scarf. And I usually give all my papes like a little scarf to wear. So it usually goes around like this. I wish I made this a little bit larger, because what I like to do is I like to have their mouths kind of peek from under here. Scarl, yeah, I like her a lot. Wait, hold on, let me concentrate before I start talking about her. But I like having it so that the scarf kind of covers their mouth. This I didn't make it quite. It's long lengthwise, right? It's long lengthwise, but it's not long enough widthwise for it to cover the mouth. But anyways, I still like the tradition of I get to crochet them a little scarf. So I usually wrap it around their neck like so. For her pape, because she has a little bit of hair in the back, what I would do is I would lift it. I would have to lift her hair up a little bit like this, and then I would tie it, which is how I had it beforehand. And then let's just pretend that it's tied, right? And then it would look like this. So she had a little scarf. So cute. So I would do that, and then this is actually like this sort of project. It's not that hard. Sorry, girl. I feel bad that I dropped you like that. It's not really that hard to do, to crochet this. Maybe another day on stream I can teach you how to do this, because it's genuinely, when you learn how to do this, it's so easy to do. But you do this, right? Side note. Sorry that I'm all over the place today. It's supposed to be ZA journaling, and I went to go grab my pape and tell you how to knit a scarf. Sorry. But when you do this, typically what happens is that you'll get this, right? When you're done crocheting it without the fringes on the end. So to get this sort of look, where it has like this little sort of tassel or fringe thing on the ends of it, what I did was there are loops. I'm trying to pull this out so you can kind of see. When you're done crocheting your line, your rectangular line, right? You're gonna have like a straight edge, kind of. Let me see if I can focus this. You're gonna have like a straight edge. Oh, it's not gonna focus. You're gonna have like a straight edge on top here. Can you see where I'm pointing? And then if you take that, there's gonna be like a little loop. Sorry that it's so out of focus, but there's like a little loop here. I don't know if you can see it. And you can take extra, you can cut extra yarn, kind of put it in, like kind of loop it through that hole, and then you split it apart. And then it comes out like this, where it's all like different string or stringy string type of thing. It's very nice. But since I've been doing this, this is the reason why there's a reason why I whipped out both my pape and this scarf. Since I've been doing this, I was kind of like, I want to explore the hobby, quote unquote hobby, of like knitting, or not knit. I love how I said it's not knitting, it's crochet, and I keep calling it knitting. I want to explore this hobby of making more clothes for all of my different poppies or dolls that I may have. So like that's another good reason for me to pick up a sewing machine. And then if I get to learn anything and I'm comfortable sharing like a quote-unquote tutorial with you guys, then I'll do so. Wouldn't mind seeing me crochet too. I will tell you, I'm not a crochet whiz. I'll have to out myself. I'm not a crochet whiz. This was like this sort of pattern that I did for this was one sort of stitch, and it's pretty basic as to how to do it. So when I tell you I'm not the best at crocheting, there's only so much that I can do, but I will put it on the list and see if I can figure out if I can crochet on camera. I think that'll be fun. And then again, I mean, I obviously don't work for 𝗎𝗎𝗓𝗓𝗔𝗓. I love how I'm like, I don't work for Hololive. I don't work for 𝗎𝗎𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 either, but I'm more than happy to, if you want like any sort of poppe stuff, i.e. it's really the scarves that I know how to do. If you want like a scarf tutorial, I'm more than happy to do that in the future. I'm gonna put her in the corner for now, let her rest. Let her rest, but back to my page, yeah? So we have page 1, we have page 2 done for now. I want to go in with stickers, but I didn't collect the stickers that I wanted to use as of yet, so I will do that probably after. So we're gonna go to the next page, which is surprise. You're gonna be surprised. Wait till you see the next page, you guys. You won't believe your eyes. Clickbait content. It's blank. We're gonna go to the next page now, and we're gonna start setting things up. The setup is gonna be a little different, as I'm trying to smooth things out, so this is gonna lay flat. It's not going to be like how this page was, where it's like one page. We're gonna do a different sort of layout, which is a corner to corner method. So you're gonna see that now, as I'm trying to flatten things out. This book is kind of weird. As you can see, like this page, it's not going like all the way. It's not going all the way over. You see that, right? It's not going all the way over, which is like, I think it probably has to do with the binding. Something went wrong with the binding in this book, but you know, it is what it is. I'm still happy that I have a notebook to use. All right. Corner to corner. What does that mean, Dove? What does corner to corner mean? I don't know if I did it in another journal episode. I think actually the only journaling for most of you guys that you've seen was the Hobonichi stuff. So corner to corner, if I'm using that phrase, that means that I'm going to work from one edge, which I printed this a little bit too big, which is my bad. That's okay. We can always adjust and cut things as we go. So it's gonna go from one page. Yeah, which this is kind of reflective. My bad. So it's gonna go from one page to another page. Or one corner to another corner. One page from another page. One corner to another corner, like this. And then I'm gonna put in any other elements. But the idea is that I decorate from, again, one corner to another corner. And typically they're opposites. I don't typically do it like this. I feel like I always do it either like this or the alternate way, which is from here to here. But I typically like this sort of corner to corner a lot. I cut them so well and exact. Thank you. And I think you can see it too, right? That I don't make them PNGs. It's literally the screenshot from the game, because you can see with Beedrill, right? There's still that space behind him. I didn't cut up here because this area here is it's very particular to cut, because if I can take my tweezers and show you really quick, like, you see, I'm not a bug expert, so I apologize that I don't know bug parts, but I can't, if I decided to cut, you can't see, but his foot goes from here to here and then here. If I decided to cut up here into this negative space, right? I would have had an issue with trying to come to this corner here, specifically here, because the cut to come around to go like this to this is very tricky, and I can easily cut into the image. So that is why I think what I did was I went from here and then looped on, and then instead of going up, because his foot comes down here, it's kind of hard to see because his foot looks like the same color as this gate, whatever this thing is called. I ain't know architecture, I ain't know any B parts, but cutting from here to here, there's no point for me to cut up here because it's, again, like I can easily mess that up. And that also goes for this negative space here that I left. This area where it goes to here, and then I would have to cut here, right? That is also somewhere that's very dangerous to cut. But I've been doing this hobby for quite a while, I have to say. As you're saying that, Onyx, I've been doing this hobby for quite a while. I've been doing this now for, I want to say I started this during COVID. And the thing is that I did not start off like quote unquote the best, but I will also have to argue with you that I'm not really the best at it either, right? I think everything is very subjective, which everyone has the right to their own opinions, you know? That's one thing. But the other half of it too is, I think because I've been practicing this for so long, maybe that's why everything comes out so good. And I know like what aesthetics I want to stick to. Aesthetics is a strong word, huh? But I know what aesthetics I'm fond of and I'd like to stick to. Aesthetics. Oh my god, Duff. I didn't know that you were so... I didn't know that your vocabulary was so based. Oh my god, my Kamiyoshi, she's so smart. And she eats butters and crackers. I love it. Butters and crackers. Oh god, I said my vocabulary was excellent, and then I go and say butters and crackers. Yep, Sasugama Kamiyoshi. She loves the butters and crackers. But yeah, it took me a while to understand how to cut things. The more that you do something, I think that's something that I probably will have to say a lot, or I might say a lot. The more that I do something, or the more that you do something and you give yourself the experience to do it, I think the better and better that you will get at it. Because when I started, hopefully I can talk about my own work with a grain of salt, but when I started my journaling stuff, it didn't look like how it is now. Genuinely, I would even argue that it wasn't really the best. But I will also have to say, if I can call myself out on what I'm saying right now, just because something isn't the best, because it's all subjective, right? As long as you have fun, isn't that what matters the most? That's something that I've been thinking about. Like, it's kind of a shame that even me criticizing past me right now, it's a shame that other people, or in this case, me against me now versus past me, has the audacity to even criticize myself and criticize my old work, because the most important thing is that you're enjoying yourself, is it not? That's something that I was writing in one of my... I have another journal that I just write my thoughts in that are lingering in my brain. But a lot of people are very... Hold on, I want to place this down first and then I'm gonna yap. I'm gonna go back to my yapping. I feel like a lot of people can be very mean and gatekeep certain things, and they're always like, oh, your stuff looks like garbage, or oh, your stuff looks bad, blah 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 blah, mine is better than yours. And it feels very, it's a couple of things. Like, you're starting competition where competition doesn't need to happen, right? I feel like you're gatekeeping whatever it is. In this case, if I'm comparing past me to me now, and I'm saying past me was bad, that's kind of like gatekeeping myself from journaling. And usually when people do that sort of behavior, I typically don't like it, because it's like, I don't want to touch it anymore. You know? Like, it feels bad when someone tells you like, oh, you're bad at whatever it is that you're doing, especially for the first time, which, again, doesn't it come down to what matters the most? I hope that you guys will take this away as a lesson, as I also was telling myself I need to take it away as a lesson. What matters the most is, didn't you have fun? Right? If you have feelings that you feel like, oh, this wasn't good, this was not good enough, I feel like I could have done better, etc., etc., you should give yourself that grace to be like, I'll just try it again. I feel like a lot of people... Ah, shucks! I was supposed to use paper. I had paper here that I wanted to use. I forgot. Oops. Hold on. Let me think. Could you hear me go? I forgot. I got so caught up in my words. I forgot. I wanted to use my paper. Nuts. And it's a nice paper too. We can put it on the edge. Anywho, that's what happens when you get too distracted. Anyways, hold on. I'm gonna put it on the edge like this. This is like a paper bag that someone gave me, but I was like, it kind of fits, I feel like, with 𝗍𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥 theme, so I wanted to recycle it and use it over again. Don't mind me. Yeah, doesn't this suit 𝗍𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥? I was looking at it and I was like, before you throw away that paper, you can low-key recycle it into your book. I cut it out. I literally cut pieces of it that weren't ruined. And I was like, this is so 𝗍𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥 coded, is it not? I was like, I should save this for the journal page. It's crazy how things work out, right? But anywho, what was I saying? Yeah, you shouldn't... I feel like a lot of people tend to gatekeep things, and it's like, you shouldn't gatekeep things. You know? Like, who are you to even say that? A lot of people, you have to give them a little bit of grace and patience for them to, like, figure out what they want to do and what their style is and how they want to tackle things. Things of that nature, you know? Well, that's what I've been telling myself. That's one thing. I'm trying to rip some paper off, and then I'm gonna angle it. I kind of like this ripped idea, where it's like... what I did, I don't know if you saw, but I was just literally like going like this and trying to create a ripped edge. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue it on the corner here. I would ideally love for it to be up here, but I started gluing already, so I don't want to pick up anything. So we're gonna do it like this, where we're literally doing all four corners today. We're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah. And then I'm debating if I want to put tape, because I can put tape on the bottom here. I would have ideally liked to put tape, but I think I'm gonna skip on tape today because I did a little bit of an oopsies earlier. So I'm gonna put my tape to the side, and then we're gonna keep working from every corner. And then I'll cut appropriately, because as you can see, there's gonna be paper that's hanging off. So what I'll need to do is just, I'm gonna mute the camera, but I'm gonna take my scissors and just cut this little edge here, and then I'm gonna cut around. It's gonna go this way, right? So I'm gonna cut like that, and then it'll all adhere to the page nicely. So I'm gonna do that now. I feel like I might have put someone to sleep. If I did, I'm sorry, but if that was welcomed and you wanted to sleep, you're welcome, because again, today's agenda was just to relax, and I figured that this would be kind of ASMR-ish content. Almost. It feels like that, doesn't it? Just calm. Me here with my paper. I glue it down ever so nicely. Like so. I think it took to the corner. I have to put a little bit more glue. You're comfy. Yeah, if you're falling asleep and you have nothing to do, then sleep. Except for Peacock. Well, a lot of you guys said I think the people that said they had to go to work went to work. But you're definitely doing that. Yeah, just relax. Vibe and relax. I'm not really the type of girl to be like, what is it? ASMR content. blows in the air. Foo, 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 foo. You know how they do like the sexy, I don't even know, what would you call it? I can't really do that. I could. Well, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything, but I don't really see myself doing. I love how I started. I have the scissors in my hand. I started shaking it, but you can't see because I muted the camera, but I'm not really that type of girly to do that. I'm gonna keep the camera muted and I'm just gonna work in the other corner. Meaning I'm gonna put more paper that I have that's the same paper in the other corner. And I'm gonna work from there. Meaning I'm gonna glue it down and then I'm gonna cut off the excess. Yeah, foo, foo, foo. Do you want the Dove voice pack? You too can get the Dove voice pack. What does it sound like, Dove? I just go foo, 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 foo. Alright. My paper did not go all the way to the edge. I don't think that's gonna bother anyone, but I'm just gonna make sure everything is glued down. How's that? Alright, perfect. And then I'm gonna do the other side. Yeah, you would buy my voice pack. I have 2 yeses. It's so funny, I have to say. Random side conversation, but the clips that I post on YouTube, I also post them. P-O-S-T, post. I also post them on TikTok, right? And I posted the one where I was talking about like the quote-unquote Dove plushie. The comments on here versus TikTok were very different. But very different in terms of like, they were mad weird on TikTok. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't take that on in my brain too much. But I will say, when Leo wrote to me, there should be a Dove Fumo plush. And I was like, what does that mean? And then Leo kind of explained. I was like, oh yes. I know these. And I specifically know those eyes. How do I mean? In terms of like the comments. So the comments that I got on TikTok for that specific clip, there were 2. Mind you, I don't really... It's a couple of things. I don't really understand TikTok's algorithm, but if it's another place to post my clips, then, you know, I'll post them. One person wrote to me, there's a reason that Tyler the Creator doesn't sell plushies. And I was like, what does that have to do with anything, right? And then someone else wrote to me, oh, immediately that plushie is going in a jar. And by the way, I don't even know them. And I was like, this person looks like they're looking for attention. I was like, that's weird. Like, the comments there were so drastically different from what you guys wrote to me on here. But I guess on the other half, it's like, I know you guys, right? Sparkle's like, I'll buy 500. And then Leo wrote what he wrote. It's just so odd. A jar, yeah. I was like, what is this? What is this in the sense of like, why would you write that to me? I don't even know you like that, bro. This is the first time you're seeing me. You'll buy... Oh my word, Quack. You should go yap to them on TikTok. Crazy boy. Okay, I just cut, or I kind of ripped the other piece of paper that I have here to my likeness, so I'm gluing it down right now, and then I'm gonna paste it. Or at least... Can you hear when I'm like... Oh, you kind of can, because my mic is closer today to me than usual. Right now I'm just gluing the paper with some glue, and then I'm gonna paste it now, and then I'm gonna cut. Dove ASMR. Local anime girl glues paper for 10 minutes, and you just hear the Boink, 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 boink. Alright. I'm cutting. The video footage will be back shortly. Please enjoy this commercial break. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on. You know what I'm excited for, though? I'm excited for Kirby. Kirby is this week. Kirby is Thursday. I think I saw someone earlier today playing beta testing for the game. I forgot that there was 2 rounds of beta testing for Air Riders. But I watched just a little bit of said beta testing and I was like, wow. I hope I don't get dizzy playing this game. I might. It depends. But I do want to play it for like... I do want to make sure I play it a lot and play multiplayer. That's like one of my main goals, to make sure I do multiplayer with you guys. Hopefully, you guys tune in and I do get at least one. That's the main goal, right? At least one person comes in and plays multiplayer with me. It may not be the best, but I will try my best. Do I get dizzy playing VR? I've never touched VR before, but I do get pretty dizzy playing first person. I played Minecraft for the first time on YouTube a couple months ago. It was this year. I got very dizzy within an hour. I couldn't take it anymore. So if that's any indication, you know, we'll see how things go. We'll take it easy as it goes. I'm sure if I'm able to play, like... You may not have been here for this either, but... If I was someone who could not have been able... I was someone beforehand that wasn't able to play games with keyboard and mouse, I would typically get pain in my hands within an hour. Give or take. But now I'm playing Rivals on stream here for like how many hours? I think the longest amount of time was 6 hours. If I was able to do that, then I'm pretty sure I'll be able to manage my tolerance, my quote-unquote tolerance, at some point. I don't have any, like... I don't have any fear in that regard, if that makes sense. Alright, I finished cutting what I needed to cut and paste that I have to do off camera because I had to trim. So I will put on the video footage now. Hold on. 2 seconds. It's a little bit more than 2 seconds. Hold on. There it is. See? Perfect. Alright, and yeah, this is, again, this paper is just something that I recycled. I was about to throw it away, but I was like, it fits. It definitely fits ZA. That's still you. When playing on your PC, you will almost always connect to a controller. I feel like Rivals is simple enough for me to play with keyboard and mouse. Mind you, my hand was kind of forced to play keyboard and mouse. But I will admit that like Monster Hunter, ain't no way I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. Ain't no way. I can't really I'm not dexterous. My hands aren't dexterous enough, question mark, to like have my fingers in 𝗓𝗏𝗡 mode and then have the keyboard here and then kind of still move around and then hold shift down with my thumb and then hopefully like scroll to navigate the menu on the bottom, but then also I have to like still hold shift and then hold up here and then somehow be able to go like this. Like I'm no I can't do that. Too much. It's too much for my brain to handle. Silly guy. What heathen plays Monster Hunter with mouse and keyboard? There is someone that I watch that plays Monster Hunter with mouse and keyboard, and I'm pretty surprised. I'm not gonna name names, but I'm pretty surprised that he can do that. Dove doesn't even have arms. Correct, I have feathers. My feathers actually, my feathers are magically... I use hocus pocus magic. I use hocus pocus magic to have my feathers to reshape my feathers to randomly come up to my gloves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by hocus pocus magic. Hey, magic. Hocus pocus magic, and then I'm able to use my hands. Ooh, magic. Magic? Y'all don't snitch. Don't snitch. Don't snitch. Don't snitch. I didn't tell you any of that. Shh. Shh. Beedrill. Beedrill. With your ears. With your ears. Don't tell anyone, okay? Keep it a secret. Don't sniff. Don't sniff and don't snitch. You're not allowed to sniff. You always knew I was a mercrow. That's correct. I'm actually... Imagine that I was a crow. Can you imagine if I was a crow, you guys? Do I give off crow energy? Crow energy. Rebinding keys might help, but playing Monster Hunter with keyboard sounds terrible. It's kind of crazy. It's just kind of crazy to think about. I tried. I will say after... I can't remember exactly when, but I tried to start a new save file in Monster Hunter World. Like a couple months after I started the first playthrough that we did together, right? I started a new save file and I tried to play keyboard with bow because that was the only weapon I could handle with keyboard. No. Only monsters I feel like I got... The only monster that I got up to, or where I stopped, was Jutaros. After Jutaros, I was like, I can't manage anymore. It's kind of tricky, but I feel like bow probably would have to be the easiest thing to learn on keyboard, no? Question mark? Would you guys agree? Can you hear? Oh, you can kind of see, but I'm gluing right now. I'll also have to snip off a little extra piece. But all of these screenshots, I don't know if you recognize some of them, but all of these screenshots I took on stream. There's not really anything... Oh, there are 2 pictures. I'll show you in a moment. But besides the 2 pictures, which I'll show you in a moment, everything else are... All of these are... all of these I took on stream, on camera. I'm just reusing them. The glue stick, looks kind of like a grape push pop. Oh my god. The forbidden snack. The forbidden snack. Grape push pop. That's... I feel like that's the first I'm hearing that. Grape push pop. Can you imagine? Are you hungry, Leo? You're about to write to me? Just a little bit, Dove. Just a little bit. Alright. This picture, by the way, it had triplet. It had trip in it. But he was too big. He's an alpha, I think. He would have probably went like all the way till up here. So what I did was I put him in a little frame. Like this. So now he can just be here like this. Yeah? Like the old Flintstones push pops. I was thinking... Actually, I don't recall the Flintstone ones, but I remember there were Scooby-Doo push pops, no? Those I remember. Gluttonous creature. Oh my god. I'm sorry that I keep saying you were in here on Friday, Onyx. But on Friday, besides me like doing some shopping stuff, another thing that I was able to do was I got sushi. And then yesterday, I saw sushi in front of my face again. And I was like, I kind of want sushi. So what did I do? I got sushi again. I got sushi twice. But I'm so happy that I was able to. It was so yum. Alright, I'm gonna put on my font now. All of this I wrote on... All of this is like basic font. I think this is Arial, but italicized Arial. And then I edited it a little bit. So I'm going to glue down... I'm gonna glue down Lumiose first, and then I'll put the other font here. But it says a trip to, and then it says Lumiose. I feel like such a gluttonous creature because I keep eating, I keep wanting sushi. So yum. The ones that you collect and it turns into the mystery mobile. That was a thing? I never knew that was a thing. Not really, but you thought, what if the glue tastes like that? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever questioned what glue would taste like. I don't think I'm still interested in thinking in that line of thought. But that's very much a crazy thing to even say. Alright. I'm still gluing here, by the way. Or I went back to my gluing shenanigans, if you will. So I'm gonna do that. If I sat here and I cut everything on camera, it probably would have been... The stream probably would have been long. Like, way long. Because I take my time to cut things. Which is why some of you guys might be under the impression that, oh, they're stickers. They're not. I glue down I cut and I glue everything. Yes. There were some glue sticks that smelled like Fruit Loops. Interesting. I feel like the Holy Trinity, I don't know if I should even say Holy Trinity, but a lot of things that were smelled, people always smelled when I was small, were Sharpies, whiteout, glue sticks. But I feel like I encountered more people that always wanted to smell whiteout and Sharpies. I feel like those were like top. A lot of people like sniffing. I heard, wait, hold on. Let me come back to that. Let me concentrate on gluing. I heard your brain, when you smell something, it objectively lets you imagine what it tastes like. I have to read it again to see. I'm looking down. Oh yeah, I was like, is it obvious that I'm looking down? The answer is yes. The way that you said, wait, you remember those glue sticks? There were scented Sharpies, really? I don't even recall that. All right. Here we go. A trip to Lumiose. Perfect. How do they expect kids not to eat glue when they added fruit? You're not wrong on the fruit thing, the fruit scent thing. Oh my god, you're making me think now they also have like scented markers. And I went down a rabbit hole. Crayola used to have... Crayola, by the way, if you're not familiar with that brand, it's a popular brand that sells crayons, markers, and other art supplies. But they used to have these markers that were stamps, and I was obsessed. I was obsessed with using them. I wanted to see if they have them still, but it doesn't seem like it's widely available, if that makes sense. I'd love to get my hands on those back one day. Whenever you see the journal, this one, you want to make one, but then you think of all the details I could add using your Copic markers. and then your brain gets tired. I mean, there are a couple of things with that, Leo, right? I think like genuinely it depends. There's a lot to unravel from that topic, or from that statement you just made, which is you should do it in the sense of like you're having fun and you're doing it because whatever it is that you want to journal about. This is what I was trying to explain earlier. Whatever it is you want to journal about, you're doing it because it makes you happy, right? I think once you start going in on like the nitty-gritty and you're like, oh, this is bad, or oh, I want to do this and this, but now I feel overwhelmed, then that kind of takes away from the fun, you know? And then it's like you don't even want to do it anymore, because that's the place that I was in, where it was like everything that I was doing in relations to journaling, I was very hard on myself, and I was like, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. But it really wasn't bad, like looking back on it now. It was just that I was too harsh on myself. So that's why I'm like, I should probably take it a little bit as I said earlier, the term giving yourself grace. I need to give myself a little bit of grace and just be like, it's okay, you know? Thing is, you have a lot of stickers you bought from different artists and your consoles ran out of space. Oh, so then you should use them. You should utilize them in a journal. It'll be fun. I mean, as long as you're, again, like, you have to remember that you're doing it to have fun, right? As long as you're having fun at the end of the day with it, then I don't see why not, you know? And you're doing it for yourself. That's another thing too. Seeking validation versus enjoying something as a hobby. That's something that I keep forgetting. Where it's like, I don't really... It's so odd because I was writing about it yesterday. I was like... If you enjoy something, right? Then you shouldn't have a problem with sharing what it is that you enjoy. But on the other half of it, sometimes people share things for validation's sake. But when they don't get that validation, it's like they don't want to do it anymore. So it's like, were you really doing it to have fun? Or was there something else there that you were trying to get? But on the other half of it, it's also like, you have to go back to what made you want to do it in the first place, you know? Like, what made you happy? I feel like it's good to have a community, and when you feel like you belong and you have other people that you can share, like, oh, I like so-and-so, you know? And they like so-and-so too, and you can talk about it. But when sometimes it's kind of hurtful when you kind of want to try and engage with somebody because you see you like the same stuff and they just ignore you. They don't even want to give you the time of day for whatever reason, i.e. maybe they have more merch of you than others or something along those lines. And it's like, damn, is this... I think it makes you rethink, like, is this the community that I really want to be a part of? But it also takes away some of your joy. That makes me... I just thought about that. I was like, whoa. But I was writing about it in my journal too. Got a lot of stickers from Artist Alley Visits Yourself, and you have little business card holders where they are, but something like this would be way nicer to use. 100%. You can do junk journaling. Again, like recycle. That's what I did here, right? I recycled some of this paper into this because it fit with the theme. You can recycle some of your stuff into like different themes. It doesn't have to be like as fancy as this. You can just do a collage of things that you like, you know? At the end of the day, again, as long as you're having fun, then you should go ahead and do it. I would advise you, though, this is at everyone in here, if you wanted to take this on as a hobby. Really quick, I just want to snip this piece off, so I'm gonna do that. Boop. Oh, boop. There it is. I would advise you, if you want to start this as a hobby, get like an A6 size. Remember I was talking about A6 versus A5? Right now I'm working in an A5 size notebook. That's okay. Right now I'm working in an A5 size notebook. It's quite large. I worked in like a really huge sketchbook when I started, and that was not the call. Genuinely, don't work in a large notebook, because if you're not the type of person that writes a lot, especially, and it might be hard for you to like write in such a bigger canvas. If you want to do writing, that is, it's going to be quite difficult to do it on a big, again, like a big canvas versus a smaller one. So that's something that you have to think about too. And I'm gonna assume that like when you guys say that you have stickers or maybe even business cards, they're not like this size, right? They're probably smaller, probably like this, but like a little bit bigger, like around here. I would guess. So think about it. It's good. Well, it's a couple of things. You should explore a new hobby if you're curious about it. I don't see why not. And it's healthy, right? Something for you to do so you can have less screen time. And then you can do it along with me. But then I guess that's invoking more screen time. Most are like the trip size you have there. Right. That's what I was saying. It's like about this size, if not like this max is what I meant. Like up to here. Because this is probably an inch. I wanted to show you a business card that I have. Oh, I have one. I'll show you. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm trying to glue 𝗓𝗡𝗙 over here, but he keeps getting stuck. And I noticed today that I go on a tangent of talking, and then I don't do what it is that I set out to do. So I need to lock in. Yeah, this is a business card. It looks like a Pokemon card, doesn't it? But it's a business card. This is one that I got earlier. But yeah, it's not... Well, this kind of is like that size. But I would assume business cards are smaller, like about here. Right? Probably even so, I would say that they're skinnier. Like this and this. Like about that size, I would guess. Is like a standard business cards. I know the Artist Alley cards that people give are typically small. It's either that or some folks in Artist Alley don't even have a business card. But it goes back to, again, like, I think genuinely, if you want to start this as a hobby, get a small book. You can get a big book if you like and you're confident enough, but it might be a little less daunting if you get a smaller size. That's my advice though. Take it with a grain of salt. Because when I started with a big book, it gave me a lot of problems. At the end of the day, it's what you like to do and what you feel is right. I'm gonna put Pidgey on the table. It's Trip. It's baby Trip. Mind you, I didn't catch Trip as a Pidgey. I caught Trip as a Pidgeotto, I think. But I still wanted to put Pidgey in here. And then this is just a little thing that I had on my hand. Alright. We have 3 Pokemon left. We have Trubbish, we have Mareep, and we have Floette. So Trubbish, I think I want to put him like here. Trubbish. Do you remember? Do you guys remember when I found the Trubbish in the alleyway and then their dad was there? And then I started screaming because I kept wanting to fight the dad, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe I won't fight the dad. Maybe I'll just leave him alone. And then he just like ran off. That's why I printed out Trubbish, because I was like, damn, that was an experience. That was a really funny experience though. I could have taken on that Garbodor. That's something that I still think about. I was like, I could have taken him on. I think I could have beat him. Maybe. No, I could have beat him. I could have. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Sure? Yes. I feel like I could have. We could have won. You guys, we could have won as a team. I'm gonna put Floette here. Or I can put Mareep. Mareep. Put Mareep. Like here. I want to hide this corner. I'm trying to put Mareep in a way where it doesn't hang off the page, but at the same time, like, I can hide the corner here. So I'm gonna start putting on glue. My model's about to, knock out, so I might have to pull up 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡. Hold on. She's gonna come out big. There it is. Hello. I'm 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡. Hi. It's my Kamiyoshi. 𝗩𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Did you hear my fat phone clonk down? My fat phone clonking down, lol. Alright, I'm gluing Mareep down. This took me... how long? Oh my god, it took me 2 hours to do this. Brother. I hope I'm still here. That's another thing. I'm gonna assume that yes. Yes, I am here. Mind you, someone else in here is gonna be like, Dove, you've successfully put me to sleep. Ah! And I can't believe that you did that. Mareep is gonna go here in this corner. As in the stream, yeah. I was like, I can't tell if the stream is still going. But mind you, it really just turned into... I'm concentrating on my journaling, right? I'm just concentrating, it's quiet. It's a nice evening. It's a nice evening to just journal. Evening, night, afternoon, morning. 5 o'clock somewhere in the world. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Where? I don't know. But it's surely 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm gonna put Floette on top here. Like that. Okay, and then we're gonna start decorating. I have some stickers, but I have to go through them. I'm gonna get those just now. As in stream, by the way, as in like, I was curious to see if stream was still going, but I was also like, when I said someone's sleeping, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Spark was like, yeah, Dove, you put me to sleep. You had me honk-shooing on that thing. Honk-shooing. Alright. Perfect. Alright, our page is done for now. I need to gather stickers. I have some. I have a stack with me. I'm just gonna flip through them really quick because there's a certain color palette that I'd like to use. If I have it, that is. I'm speaking. Be quiet. Oh, just... You don't have to be quiet. If you want to yap to me, you can. How do we feel? Do we want brown or do we want black roses? I'll take out both just for now to see. I think I might go with brown. I might do brown stuff today. Like a brown sticker sort of thing. Sort of theme, sort of color palette. I think that might work nicely. It's kind of funny too because when I think of Lumiose, I don't really think... Or when I think 𝗍𝗧𝗓𝗓, I feel like it's very green, right? But in my mind, it's also like brown can work. Isn't that so interesting to think about? Brown and then green. All right. I might stick with brown. Got green and brown on the avocado. You're so right. You're so right for saying that. That's maybe why I decided to go green and brown. You're so right. I didn't even realize that, Onyx. That's crazy. That is probably why I pulled out those colors. I have these two that are nice. I'm gonna pull them. They're like flowers. And then we're gonna start working with these. Avocado, Dove. Oh my god. Dove, I closed my eyes for 2 seconds and you turned into avocado. Halloween was 2 weeks ago. Hey, watch yourself. I'll throw my avocado hands at you. Wait, your avocado has 3 fingers. Shh, don't say any more. Oh, sorry. Yeah, watch yourself. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Cat in a blanket. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Also, I need to get water. Hold on. I'm gonna take a water break. She's ready. Hey! What do you mean I'm ready for my toast? Oh yeah, I'm just... My other half is a guy who's built like toast. He's got that bread to him. Hey, yo. Crazy boots. Oh my glove is slipping. You like toast. Me too. Avocado on toast, yeah. My other half. Hold on. My other half. I'm the thick. I'm the thick avocado. I'm the thick, luscious avocado, but I need my built strong bread. The whole bakery. Silly. Hey, yo. I'm a duo. I have my duo that I don't have. Thick avocado. You don't think my avocado... Don't you think this avocado is thick? Look at it. You answer me. Do you think the avocado is thick? Answer now. Answer now or reply in 5 business days. Reply in 5 business days and then you get a bunk. A big bunk. Alright. Average size. Oh, wow. I can't believe you said that to me, Quack. I can't believe you said that to me while I'm holding tweezers. Your avocado's... Hey, yo. Hey, yo. What do you mean your avocado is bigger? What do you mean? It looks a little flat. What do you mean it looks a little flat? What do you mean? That's some crazy boots. Alright. I'm trying to peel. Did you hear that? Did you hear like the very small... Doop? Yeah? That was from the sticker. I guess I have crunchy stickers today, huh? Oh, you can. This is what I was saying. Like, I feel like the sticker noises can be ASMR sounds. What do you think? I can give my little character a flower in her beanie. I'm gonna put this like... I'm trying to put it in the right... where I want it to go. AKA the right position, right? Okay, and then... I got the AA... What's the AA avocado? You're gonna get an ASMR mic and doing sticker peeling ASMR? Honestly, wouldn't that go hard? Wouldn't that go so hard though? Genuinely. So what are your thoughts? The yapping stopped. You woke up, your tab cracked. Dang. That kind of blows. I feel like that would be bussin'. Have to trust the process. It's gonna take a while. Meaning like me putting stickers on everything, but I just have to lock in. Need a super sensitive mic to hear the stickers. Could probably hear your heavy breathing in the background. Yeah, that was last time. Which again, I apologize. I apologize that you heard my heavy breathing the last time. When I concentrate on things really hard, I breathe. When I lock in really hard, I kind of breathe hard. My mic is closer to me than how it usually is when I'm gaming today. But that's because, again, like my journaling station is kind of cramped. It's kind of tight, if you will. That might make a funny ASMR just to hear sticker peels. Who knows? Imagine I have enough money one day to get a mic, so I do. And I just do that. I think someone would enjoy it. I might be that someone. I'm just making content for myself at that point. But someone will come in and be like, no, I get it. I get your vision. Miss VTuber woman, I kind of get your vision. It's a vibe. Sticker peels and heavy breathing that I don't mean to do. I'm gonna put this... Okay, I wanna put this. Right now I'm just trying to take up space, but I'm doing it a bit at a time, right? Not going too crazy, but I am? Question mark? We'll see. Everything will work out in its own way. I like this noodle. It's confetti, but in my brain I'm like noodle. It's kind of a fancy one, this one. But I'm gonna kind of angle it so it takes up more space. And then again, if you're curious about anything, you just have to ask me. That's not a problem. I'll try to answer things as best as I can. What else? They remind me of the doodles I drew in the background, talking to chat. Oh yeah, I used to, like... I think that comes from a lot of people that... A lot of like, the sticker people, or the stickers that I get from people, they typically do these types of things, and then I got addicted to just drawing them in my journals, and that's kind of where we are today. But you're absolutely right for saying that they remind you of that. This is a shape that I've been familiar with for a long time. So I was like, why not utilize them? I mean, like, why not utilize them in streams and stuff, you know? And again, that is how we got to where we are now. So silly, isn't it? I don't know if silly is even the word. I'm gonna do this where it's like in between the space here, like this. Just take up some space. How does that look like? It's looking cute so far, I think. Alright. I think I can put more circles on, so I'm gonna do that really quick. Not really quick, it's just I'm gonna put more circles on, period. Okay, I think this color is nice. This color that you can't see me peeling, but there it is. And again, I really don't have any sort of plan with these. I'm just feeling it out as I go. This can come... I wanted to put it more down, but I think... Ooh, oh, okay. So I'm gonna put this higher up actually, and maybe put a rose sticker like down in between this. Oops, I dropped my tweezers. Alright. Gonna peel up another rose sticker like so. Technically, I will say, as I'm like walking in right now, I typically decorate my pages where it's like I paste everything down, then I put on stickers, and then I write. But I probably should have... I always do this to myself. I probably should have write first and then focus on stickers in the case that I might not have space. But this page, I know for sure that I didn't want to write anything on here. But in this space, I want to write a little bit. And then, of course, on the double page, which is why this double page is here, I would like to write... It would be here, and then down here, and then I would write some pieces here. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to write on screen either, because I have a habit, again, where I lean down and I write. But then it's like, if I decide to do that, then my fat head is going to be in camera. You don't need to see my fat head anyways. It's kind of big. So I will keep that to myself. Gonna put this here. Like so, and then you can opt for another rose here, and then I'll probably put on more of the confetti noodles. The confoodles. Oh yes, my favorite dove. I love when you use the confoodles on stream. Be careful. Yeah, my fat beak that I did not use my magic to hide will be on camera. You don't want to see that now, do you? You don't want to see my fat beak on camera. Wouldn't it be cool if stickers could animate? Could you imagine? Like there was some technology in the stickers, so when you look at them on screen, they would move around. Can you imagine if stickers get to that point? I would honestly be very shocked. Just print a GIF. Oh yeah, just print a little GIF. That'll work. That'll show them. You're so right, Leo. You're so right. Okay. I think this page is done. I genuinely can't do anything else. Or I could if I wanted to, but I think I'm okay with this. Let me see if I could put... If I have anything small to put here. Oh, I can put some of the... I have small shapes here that I can work in. Remember AR animated tattoo? I've never heard of that. How does that work, Spectre? I'm curious. AR animated tattoos. That's the first time I'm ever like hearing that term. HANDCAM stream, hello! Yippee! Yippee! Welcome! How are you? Oh, sevens? I will... Really quickly, before I forget, I didn't put this in the playlist. Once the stream is over, or tomorrow, depending on when I remember, I will add it in. So you don't have to worry about that. If you wanted to revisit this, you wanted to maybe... If you wanted to like actually do some journal pages of your own ZA adventures, like log them in some way, and have this to like come back to and get a reference, it will be in the playlist. So you can always come back. Or, you know, if you need like sleeping... I feel like this is very sleeping material core. If you need sleeping material, you know where to come. You know where to get your content. I'm gonna put this next to Absol. Like this. And put this next to a 𝗩𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥. Like this. Remember when this 𝗩𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥 was a pain to get? This 𝗩𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥 was like a pain in my 𝗩𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥 to get. You put my yaps in the background while you play. That works for me too. Again, whatever suits or floats your boat. As long as you are happy, you're enjoying yourself, I am happy. There was like an app on mobile where you can point a tattoo and it would animate. Very interesting. The AR 3D, oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes. They should do... Kind of crazy for me to recommend, but they should do more amiibo cards. I feel like those went hard. I know the Animal Crossing ones now are very hard to come by, but I love collecting those. Like bad. And then they have the Street Fighter ones now for the Street Fighter on the Switch. They have like a Street Fighter standard amiibo card pack, and then they have one where it's like a blind pack. I saw them. I was like, should I get them? And then I was like, no. As I said earlier, I'm gonna start saving. Well, besides the other things that, you know, again, that I have to get, which you know, if you've been here, then you know. But time to go in my saving era. Who am I saving? I don't know. Someone. I'm saving 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡. 𝗓𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗡. Nintendo could totally do the animated AR cards via their app. Oh, they could. 100. I feel like people, again, would go crazy for Nintendo cards, too. Saving for when the new rival skins show up. So true. I would love to get the Battle Pass, but I'll have to see. And plus, I have to, I have other things, again, that I need to get, so... I need to be mindful. The AR cards, only saw them when you first got the 3DS, and then never again. I agree. It's not really that I agree, but like, that did happen. I saw them when I first got the 3DS, and then didn't they also promote the AR cards for Kid Icarus? I'm not wrong on that, right? That there were some Kid Icarus AR cards for Uprising. Weren't they on like the weapons? Question mark? Were they not like for they had the weapons AR cards? Yes, no, maybe so? No one remembers? Touch your toes? Touch your toes. You wonder if they will ever do amiibo. Oh, they're doing amiibos, trust. They have the nice... Oh, they have the nice... Which, by the way, thank you, Onyx. 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 My hand is too close. Onyx. You're a real one, brother. Never forget that. I hope your pillow stays cold or warm, whatever the term is. I hope that you get everything you want in your life, brother. I hope you get everything you get in your life, brother. Thank you for hooking a girl up with the Kirby Air Rider amiibos. My question was, didn't they have AR cards for Kid Icarus Uprising for the 3DS? Didn't they have amiibo cards for that game? That was my question. I thought that they did. Dove is #1 Onyx supporter. Bro. Onyx gave me a lot. Well, all of you guys gave me a lot, but if you've been here, you'll know Onyx genuinely, I'm so thankful for Onyx. I'm thankful for all of you guys too. But Onyx has given me a lot since I've been here and since I've met him, which I'm very thankful for. And he literally tells me, remember, some people don't play around with their Oshis. He does not play around. Trust me when I say, he don't play around with me. He really doesn't. Onyx the GOAT, so true. i.e. when... i.e. I will say a good example. When he gave me that fat super chat and was like, here, take it, get your Nintendo Switch 2. That was crazy. That was a crazy time. I won't forget that. Onyx don't play. He is only for real, for real. So true. So true, so true. So true. Ah, okay, I know what I'm looking at now. For a second I got confused by something. I don't have a lot of green. I wish I had more green stuff. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work with this. Alright. Couldn't tell you that's... You never played Upright. Dang. Dang. Has anyone else played Uprising? Question mark? If so, then... Were there amiibo cards? I'll check. Here's what I'll do. I'll check off camera tomorrow. And then when I come back on, it will be Wednesday because I'm taking my days off. When I come back on Wednesday, I will let you know. I just have to, it's just a quick Google search. I could be very wrong. You have played it, still have it. Don't remember amiibo cards for it. Alright. I can look, again, like, I can look it up off camera. And then we'll get our answer, you know? So no worries. I'm gonna put this here. Like this. I don't even know if I want that there. I feel like this is too big. I need something small. Small sticker for small gibble, you know? I'm working with smaller spaces now, so I have to be kind of mindful of what I'm placing down. Okay. There it is, and it's so tiny you can barely see it, but that's what I put down. And then I think I can put in some more of the... I wanted to put these, so I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna put one of these noodles. I'm gonna put it on top. Like so. What I'm trying to do is I can put some of these stickers in the picture, but I think I'm just gonna keep to like putting it on the edge. Gibble, your goat. You love that little dude. Isn't it? It's so funny because I decided there's a reason why like every Pokemon that's on my page or pages, because they're 1, 2, flip, 3, 4 pages. There's a reason why I put every Pokemon on each page. For me, why I put Gibble, Wild Zone 8 was truly the biggest MF of all time. Not until I met, what is it, Wild Zone 17? I feel like that might have taken the cake. But my god, apologies that I'm abbreviating cuss words, but Wild Zone 8, that was a very I have a lot of choice cuss words. I have a lot of choice curse words for Wild Zone 8. Why was Wild Zone 8 so bad? You'll have to watch back the footage. Are there any goat Pokemon? Yeah, there's Go-Goat. There, I forgot. There's one evolution. Help me, Pokemon brothers. The evolution before Go-Goat. It's actually in the game. The way that I want to say Stout Goat, but that's not what it's called. It's the smaller one. There's a small little goat, and then it goes into like a big... It goes into a big goat that has a goatee. Kind of. But not really. Someone in here knows. Someone's gonna speak up, don't worry. Unless everyone's locked out. Then I can't tell you. Wait. I wanted to see if I could put more noodles, but I can't really tell. Skidoo, thank you! That was it. That was exactly it. Thank you. Skidoo. Welcome, 𝗩𝗡𝗏s. How are you doing? Skidoo, skidoo, skidoo. That was it. That was actually it. Skidoo. My god. Yes, there is a goat Pokemon. I never really used Skidoo before. Period. Period. It's so interesting. I got confused. Oh yeah, Skidoo. I almost confused it with a different Pokemon where it changes its thing based off... It changes patterns based off of the 4 seasons. Dareling. It's Dareling, the Dareling line. But Dareling is a deer, not a goat. So that's different. It's always interesting to see fellow non-swearers trying to come up with new swears. I mean... I have sworn on the channel before, but I'm trying my best just not to swear. I feel like all of my swears go to like, oh shucks. Oh nuts. I poppy is one. I haven't said it for a while, but very rarely I'll say on stream Omimuma. That just means that's like my way of saying oh my god. But obviously it means oh my mom. That's something that we say a lot at the pond. But that's not really a swear. Oh my god, right? Oh my mom. What else? I used to say oh ship, but then everyone heard me wrong and they didn't hear ship, and I was like maybe I should stick to saying something else. So there's that too. Pond exclusive. It's not really a pond exclusive. But that is something that I say a lot. Or I say here and there. Quite often. Oh shoot. Oh shucks. Your mom used to say oh shizzle. Oh yeah, I used to say that too, but I don't think I do that as much anymore. Oh shizzle. I think I did used to say that. But not shizzles with the S. It's just shizzle. That sounds very familiar. I actually know I don't. Imagine. Oh my god, excuse me if you heard me burp. I'm closer to the mic today. I'm just gonna start putting down... I'm gonna put these... circles down. Use fudge. Yes, I also do fudge. You're right. In the place of others where you can. I do that too. I almost forgot. So true for saying that, Onyx. I do, say fudge as well. You know, I also realized as I'm sitting here putting down the brown stickers, I realize now why I pulled out brown. Because I feel like this game, mind you, they don't really push it in your face. It's very cafe coded, isn't it? It's not really like you're going to the cafes and you're seeing baristas and all that stuff, but it does feel very like cafes and restaurants, but I feel like more so the traveling cafes are kind of a big motif in the game. And then what do you think of when you think of like cafe themes? It's very brown core, right? Like neutrals, which again, like brown falls into like the neutral color palette. So I think that's why I probably pulled for brown stickers. It's making more and more sense the more I sit here. It's all coming together. Even the cafes have photo mode to top it off. Exactly. Exactly. It's all coming together in my brain now. It's all making sense. It's like this is what they intended to do. This is intentional. French people coded. Well, this game takes place in France, no? Wasn't Lumiose based off of France? For some reason, my brain always, like, takes it for New York. But then I remember, it's not New York. That's Unova. Get baguette stickers, for future pages. Imagine. That would be so lit. I'm gonna do this anyways. We'll see how that goes. Eiffel Tower looking at tower. So true. Hi Tower, welcome. 07, imagine. I don't think I saw him. But if he says 07s, that will truly shock me. Put this aside. I'm gonna pull out the roses and then we'll do the noodles again. Get baguette stickers. Can you imagine? I'm really happy that I was able to, like... I got a lot of the stickers you'll see, they all come from the same place. But I didn't get them with like this in mind. I got them for the other pages in mind. So like I will show you what I printed out. It's based off of the recommendations I got in the members, which I will say a couple of things. Did you guys enjoy this? Especially if you're a member. Please let me know, because if that's the case, then I'll do this in the members. And then just to tease a little bit of members content, or members only content that I could do in the future. If you are a member, that is. Hi 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗎𝗓𝗏, welcome. Couple of things. I have almost knocked my whole face off. I have these that I started prepping. And they've just been sitting. They've just been sitting in my they've just been sitting in my arsenal. And I was like, bro, when are you gonna decorate them? So I have these that I wanted to decorate. If you're interested, members only content. So that's one half, yeah? And then the other half is that 𝗩𝗡𝗙 did a concert lately. Or it wasn't too long ago that she did a concert, right? I sat down when I was on a day off and I watched. And I took a lot of screenshots and I wanted to do a journal page. That will be also members only content. Please let me know if you're interested. If you'd like to see me do that, then tell me. If not, then, you know, I can just do it on my own. I love how I said it like that. For sure. All right. So I will write that on my list. You're interested? All right. So I will write that on my list. Members only content. You too can become a member for the low price of $3.99, I believe, is the starting price. But if you would like to support me a little more, you can pay, I think it's $5.99. So we'll see. I'll do everything over time. Trust. I can probably save those for December. Or if I have time next week, I can put in one more membership stream for the month. So we'll see. But I'm happy that there's interest. I'm very happy. And I'm also happy to see that a lot of you guys enjoyed today's stream. That's what it seems like. So trust me when I say I'll try my best to do more. It's just, again, like there's a lot of... It's a lot of different things that go into doing these. But at the same time, or at the same half of it, I'm more than happy to do more because as I said, as I was saying a little bit earlier, I feel like it's been so... I feel like I've been so overwhelmed by social media lately and just want to take a step back and just do something that's like hands-on or crafty. Maybe someone in here would probably feel the same. So I'll try to do more of these where I can, if that makes sense. And again, I have your requests. I'll show you in a moment when I'm done like decorating this page. This is just me starting off, right? I'll do more of these where I can, and then depending on how we're feeling together as a group collectively, I'll do more, or I'll do it where I feel is fit. Dove support, thanks. Thanks? Dove support, thanks? No, Dove support tax. Oh my god. Thank you very, very much for that fat super chat. Thank you, thank you. Boink. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How soon does the pond get decorated for Christmas? That's a good question. I have a story for you. Story time, story time, story time. So, as soon as Halloween was over, my brother, my big brother, which... Sorry, Onyx. I keep saying this. He was here on Friday if you were here for that stream. Kept trying to mute him and he kept fighting me so he could have the mic. Crazy boy. Anyways. He literally decorated his nest the day after Thanksgiving for Christmas. I was like, holy... I mean, the day after Halloween for Christmas. I was like, holy nuts. Like, that's kind of crazy. But a lot of people do that, right? As soon as Halloween is over, they decorate for Christmas. For us, traditionally, it would be... It's one of two things. It's either A... after Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'll say the day after Thanksgiving, but typically after Thanksgiving, probably around December. Like the first bit of December. That's when we start decorating the pond for Christmas. But I will also say that it's kind of a big job to do. There's a lot that goes into it for us at the pond. But it's always nice to decorate, I will say. It's not like I don't like it, but it's always nice to get into the season and for the moon. Her tree went up immediately. I can't remember. I don't think my brother got a tree for his nest. But I know someone else that I usually see in the Petito family. She already put up her tree. I was like, wow. She was like, yeah. I've been decorated for Christmas and that tree is already up. I was like, holy nuts. And she sent me a picture, I think, either yesterday or today. I was like, that's kind of crazy. It feels like every year... It feels like every year there's this sentiment of things get pushed to happen earlier and earlier and earlier. I.e., this is a good example. People celebrating as soon as Halloween is over, Christmas, and it's like there's no Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is almost non-existent. But I feel like when you just try and start celebrating things earlier, when that thing comes and has its actual moment, i.e. Christmas Day on Christmas, it feels like we're already over it because we're expecting the next thing. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like it takes away... When you start celebrating, trying to do things a little bit or celebrate things a little bit earlier, it takes away some joy. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but that's how I've been feeling. I love how you can see me scratching my head, but that's how I've been feeling for quite a while. Oh my goodness. I was like, what is this? This is my hand. It's like, why? You know? Just some food for thought to ponder on. Let me lock back in. I think I locked out a little bit. I don't know what's going on with my page anymore. Halloween is the last before Christmas and then after Easter. Yeah, I feel like Valentine's Day is after Christmas, no? I feel like I see a lot of Valentine's Day stuff, but it's more so like chocolate advertisements. This year, even the radio stations are already playing Christmas music. Usually it starts last week in November. Exactly, but not this time. It's as soon as Halloween is over, Mariah Carey gets unsheathed from the ice. And we all have to hear it's time. It's kind of crazy again to just think about. Mariah Carey gets unsheathed from her eyes. Isn't that such a funny way to phrase that? Crazy boobs. I say that like that's a norm too. Dove, how much does YouTube cut from my membership monies? I think everything, like all money that I get from YouTube, they take a 30% cut. That's at everything. So technically, it's... You take 30% of $3.99, right? If you're getting the smaller membership. And you subtract that from $3.99. That's how much I'm getting. Essentially, I get 70% of the cut. From... YouTube. I'm probably working some of my brown noodles that I have. I call them noodles, but it's confetti, but I call it noodles. Silly guy. Take some of these. Oops. The moment Halloween week arrives, you can see Christmas decorations on sale almost everywhere. So true. It's like all the Halloween stuff is on clearance, and it goes straight into Christmas. I feel like it even happens like a little bit before Halloween, no? Nah, I think you're right, Leo. As soon as Halloween week arrives, because everyone's already prepping for the next thing. Noted. Not sure if you want to give YouTube your credit card info. I will say again, my genuine feelings are you being here is more than enough. So I don't really like if you can't send money or if you don't want to, you being here is more than enough. I get monies from ads too, unless you have the ad blocker on, then you know. I can't talk on that, but I will have to say shame on you. Shame on you for using an ad blocker. Slaps you on your wrist. How dare you use an ad blocker? Slaps on wrist. How could you? But at the end of the day, like literally, you don't have to feel like you have to donate anything. Don't worry about it at all. I'm just happy that you're here, you know? That's all I could really like. I don't know if I should say that's all I could really ask for. I'm just, again, like, I'm happy with anything that I get. Even if it's your presence, right? I'm very happy that I have an audience. That is very important. You don't think so? It's not really you don't think so. I'm just, at that point, it's me questioning myself. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna peel this. You don't use ad blocker. Perfect. Perfect. All you have to do, watch an ad. That's it. And I get some monies. I mean, even you sitting here, right? Think about it. Time is money. You sitting here, you're giving me your time. Isn't that money? Some people will not think like that, but others, you know. Oh no, you use ad block. Here's your taxes. How dare you? Slaps you on your wrist. That's not very nice of you. You're very bad. Slaps on your wrist. How could you use ad blocker? Not nice. Slaps you on your wrist. How dare you use an ad blocker? Slaps you on your wrist. Very bad. Slaps. You've been very bad for doing that. Slaps on wrist. Don't do it again. Thank you for your super chat. Slaps on wrist. Thank you. YouTube Premium counts as an ad blocker? I don't think so, but what I will say is my views have been tanking on certain VODs. Yeah, well, it's been tanking for a while. And one of the reasons someone pointed it out was if you use an ad blocker, they don't count your view count, supposedly. And it did tell me that in like the ask page. I think I showed that on a previous stream. I don't have that image anymore, but you know, there's only so much I can tell you to do, right? And at the end of the day, it's on you to do what you want to do. I can't really like I'm trying to think of the right word. I don't have any expectations, right? No reason for me to hold expectations in any sense. Do what you will, and do what you must. Oh, sevens to you guys. Something, something, something. Trust. I love rhyming on the Dove channel. It's my favorite. I put a little flower next to Weedle. Yeah. Oh, sevens. Alright. I'm gonna put some of the smaller green stickers and then work with roses, and I'm gonna start writing, I think. Would you like me to try and write on camera? Or how are you guys feeling? It's really how am I feeling? I have to think about what I want to do next. I don't think that I can write on camera. I might be a little bit too uncomfortable. I was saying that earlier. With like how my position is. Let me put some of or let me take one more of these. I'm gonna pull this and put it here. Yeah. And then I'm gonna pull more of these. Was typing something, but I answered. Uh-oh. What was it that you what was it that you asked? What was it that you were gonna ask? I'm curious. Now I'm gonna have to make you type it all over again. God, if you don't want to type it again, honest, don't worry about typing it again. I feel like I'm so heinous. I was typing something, but then I answered it. What were you typing? God, woman, now you're gonna make me type it again? Ah, only write on camera if I can comfortably do it. Yeah. I have to see. I don't think that I am. Because again, I typically like... I have this habit of when I write, I literally like... I bend my head down, like very, very close. And then it's like, I don't know if I can... if I'm able to do it. Again, my fat head will be in frame, so... Probably will have to try and do it off camera. Which is fine. I don't think anyone will mind that too much. Shrimp position. Exactly. Dove, I didn't know that you were a shrimp. Yes, I shrimp. You know what? I like tempura. Tempura. Little Dove love tempura. Yum, 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 yum. Imagine. I want to use a different green. I like this little sparkle here. I can peel it. Okay, I got it. Okay. I think I'm kind of set on decorating. I can put something here, so let me do that. And then I'm set on decorating. I think I'm set on decorating. No, I'm not. I have one more thing I need to do. Actually, I might do two. Put something here. Because there's this little space that bugs me. It bugs me. And then... this can come here. Like so. Perfect. Alright. Now I'm done decorating. So I just have to organize my stickers. Which I want to show you one last time before I forget. You guys, I do have the requests that everyone asked me for. Just trying to push back some of my long flowy potato here. Oh my god. I have... it's all disorganized now. I'm trying to reach. I have all of the stuff. It was more organized earlier, but if you weren't here earlier, I was asked for Nagi. Someone asked me for Penny, right? We know who asked me for Penny. JJ asked me for Penny. And then... someone asked me for Wolverine. So I have those. I have at least 3. I can't remember the rest of the requests, genuinely. But if you want to request a certain journal page, all you have to do is shoot your shot. Shoot your shot and ask. I don't mind doing... or hold on, let me rephrase my statement so I can say it a little bit better. Don't hesitate or feel bad to ask for something. The worst that I can say is no, I don't feel comfortable. But even at that point, it's like, you know, it's 2 things. At least you shot your shot, right? And then the other half of it is, maybe at some point, if I'm comfortable, I can do it. Yeah? So, with that being said, let's pull us into chatting because I think we're pretty much done for tonight. 3 hours. I didn't expect this to be 3 hours. I thought it was just going to be 1. I'm very surprised. Considering too, half of the time that I've been streaming as of late, it's only been, what, like 2.5? Hey, it's Wolverine. Yes. I was asked to do a Wolverine page. Not a page, but a small sticker of Mega Man's X helmet. I can, I'll... If you... Leo, do you have Twitter? Because if you do, I'll try and figure that out. I can try and do that. But here's the page again. If you came in a little bit late, you know, no worries. But this is the... It's 2 pages, right? It's here, here, and then here. And then I'm gonna write off camera. I'll try and take pictures and then I'll post it on 2 places. I'll post it on X and then I'll post it in the post tab. That way you guys can see it. But the page came out great. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I put in a lot of stuff that you guys were asking me for that happened during stream. Like Absol was a plot point. Trying to find a stupid Gibble in Wild Zone 8. That was a pain. All of the Spinnerack pictures that I had to take. That's why Spinnerack is there. Every Spinnerack I saw. Can you take a picture? Takes picture. Well, now you can't leave him there because he's gonna be left all alone and I'm gonna feel sad. Then my starter, then baby, you know, the usual. And then some other elements here too. The paper is thick? Uh-huh. Or does it seem like that because of the stickers? Do you mean... Question. Are you... When you say the paper is thick, do you mean the journal paper? Or do you mean the images that I used? This paper, the journal... If you're talking about the journal paper, I would say it's pretty... Ah, you could hear it earlier. Wait. I have the noise gate on, but the paper is pretty... I would say it's pretty sturdy. I would say it's a thicker in the journaling community. Actually, they refer to it as cry. Sorry, I just did that for giggles. I'm getting tired. They refer to paper thickness in the journaling sphere as GSM. I don't remember what the GSM count is for like this specifically, but it's, if you can hear from me like kind of plucking. Can you hear when I do that? When I'm if I yap quietly and I pluck. Can you hear me like, can you hear the sound? If I... Just barely. Yeah, it's, again, like, it's pretty thick. I will say, Leo, I did try to do watercolor. It wasn't in this book, but I tried to do watercolor in another book, from the same company. And I think I put too much water because there was a little bit of bleed. Bleed meaning that you could see through the other side of the page. So I don't really do watercolor all too much, but I probably just have to experiment with it more. What I typically, if I want to add like watercolor elements, what I do is I do it on watercolor paper, then I would cut it out and I would paste it. Like I would paste it like... Hold on. I would paste it like this, which, by the way, I didn't say this I showed this page on the membership stream. I literally started prepping this page, and then I realized I did the page upside down. And I got so sad. But this is the right side. This is the right side of the journal. I just messed up by doing the whole thing upside down. But again, what I typically do is, if I do like watercolor, it would be for lettering specifically, but I would like, again, do my lettering with watercolor, and then I would you can see, right, that there's like an outline cut around the letters, right? This is a little bit better for me to show you versus the screenshot I took in the members. I would do my lettering, then I would take scissors and I would cut around, and then that's how I would paste it in here. It's the same application where it's like I would sketch out something and then I would paint it over, cut. Yeah, you can see it, right? You can, This is a different paper than the notebook paper, but the paper that I use, well, I have different paper that I use, but I typically have watercolor paper on hand because it's two different things that I use if I want. It depends on how I feel. I have a watercolor palette. It's like a small, it's like the size of the notebook. it's kind of small, but I have a watercolor palette. Sometimes I would use that. Or I have the Tombow markers. They're like long markers. They're in like a black bullet, and it has two sides. It has one side that it's a brush tip, and then the other side I believe is like a small nib, like a bullet tip. But the Tombow markers are water soluble, which if you're not sure on what that means, it means that when I letter with it, if I take water and dab it, I can it works with water. I can't really think of the right phrase to say anymore. I'm kind of locking out. But that's another technique for another time. I will say too that typically, I think for the Rivals pages that I plan to do, I'm thinking that it might be similar to this sort of setup where it's what we did here, right? Which was a... Hold on. You see how it's upside down, but you see how we did corner to corner? We did 4 corners today, but it's basically alternating corners is what I did. This was supposed to come out looking like this, where it's like it's just 2 corners. But the Rivals, just like the future Rivals pages, I think again, like it'll be corner to corner, like so. That is typically something that I do a lot, and then I frame everything. Can you see that? I frame typically with tape around, so I have everything kind of enclosed a little bit more, and you know where I'm going to write or where to look. And then again, it's just a corner to corner or corner to corner type of, it's like patty cake, but this is typically how I do my journals. I did another one on Luna. This is a VOD, by the way. I'm gonna show you. I never did my pages like this, but this one is probably like one of my favorites to do, or that I did. Which is like, I want to experiment around more with my journal style. I printed out some images of Sue, and I kind of planned it out to look like these Luna pages, which I'm going to show you. Sorry that I'm nerding out, by the way. I was going to end my stream, but now I'm just nerding out about my pages. This I did as a VOD. It's on the channel under the videos tab, so you're not going to find it under the live stream tab. But for this Luna page was kind of interesting because I didn't really plan it out the way that I planned out the ZA page that I did today, but I accidentally printed out everything too big, and I was like, what the heck do I do now, right? Because typically what I do is I typically just stick to like character images. So like this is her sticker from one of her costumes. This is from the character select screen when you select her as a character. And then this is from like an MVP stream. I mean an MVP screen. Where do you find this stream? For the Luna Snow, it's under the videos tab. And it will say Luna Snow page. It's there. It's like an hour. It's not this long, because right now I just realized I'm just nerding out about my journal page. But what did I want to mention? Oh yeah, I printed out like this. This had so much into it that I never do, because I typically just print out like I just print out character images, and that's it. This I did character images, and then I added like text elements and other things in like a blue aesthetic, right? That's why I have like the moon, this, the macaron, there are popsicles here, the star, and then of course there's this. And I was like, I really enjoyed doing a 4-page layout. Like I enjoyed this badly, and I was like, I kind of want to do more of this, or explore this style where it's like I do 4 pages. So I hope I get to like explore more in the future. That's what I wanted to mention. And then everything that I choose, there's always a reason. So like the popsicles are because she's like Luna Snow, she's kind of icy. Then the star because she's a pop star. And then the moon haunts you. That's actually not why I put this there, but that's what my brain thought. It's not. That's not why I put this there. But the moon is there for some reason. Then we have the bandage because she's a strategist. And then the macaron is there. I feel like that fits, right? Like everything is here. This is a guitar. I didn't realize for a second, but a guitar is here. Music. Lollipop is so Lunacore. The bandage again. Then like the diamond, it kind of looks icy a little bit, you know? Like everything makes sense. The music, the iPod Touch, and then the AirPods. Everything is kind of like correlated and relates to her, you know? So a lot of thought goes into it, but I'd love to do more of like this setup. But it takes I will say I accidentally printed the images out for this too big. I didn't plan it like the ZA one where I try to like resize it on a canvas like this. I just slapped images together and on a printer sheet and was like, fingers crossed up that it works. And then I was like, oh shucks. But when I tell you, like, I genuinely enjoyed myself when I did this. It's just, man, I hope that I can do more, which again, I have I'm sorry. I have Invis. I have stuff of Invis that I printed out that's like in the same sort of format. And then I also have, which probably will have to be saved for a members. Oh look, my Invis stuff is here. I pushed it to the back of my book. I also have, which I told you guys, we talked about it I think during members. Another reason if you'd like to get a members, if I can find it. Where are you, Buki? There you are. I also did this. We were talking about this during members, that I printed this out. I literally was sitting there during her debut. Yeah, that was when she debuted this model, and I was very happy that she showcased some of her model on white backgrounds because it's easier to print stuff for journals this way. But I'd like to do this too at some point. I was supposed to do it off camera, but maybe I can do it for our members. I'll let you know. All VTuber related stuff, like VTuber journaling content, it's crazy for me to say, but it's going to be behind a paywall. Evil woman. My god. It's going to be behind a paywall. Sorry. Crazy boots. But yeah, that is it for today. 3 hours in. I think today was good, right? Today was good. Again, I didn't expect this to be 3 hours. Genuinely. But I had a lot of fun because it's a lot where it's like I've been wanting to do this back for a while. And it feels nice. It feels very nice that I got to do this again, you know? I'm very happy. So I will show you the pictures of when I write in my notebook afterwards. Like, I'll take pictures and stuff. But today was successful. Let me put us back in chatting. We're gonna yap there for a little bit. We're gonna yap. I love yapping, Tub. Me too, I love yapping. Let's yap together. I also have nice handwriting. Thank you. I feel like some days my handwriting is good, but some days my handwriting, it's like, ah. Hold on. Ook. Hello. Oh, I was supposed to put my device to charge and I never did. Oops. Hold on. I can finally take off my gloves. Oh. Is there a reason? What is the reason it's paywalled? Well, it's gonna be in members only. I have to give the members only content, like the members only, some good soup, you know? They're paying $3.99/$5.99. That's one half. And then the second half is, I broke a little bit of my rules. Someone mentioned that as a joke, but it is true. I broke a little bit of my rules because my rules say and state not to mention any other VTuber or creator on camera. But hey, I'm finna advertise myself where and when I can. If I was in a company, then I would 100% like do journal pages behind those VTubers, but obviously I'm not. But yeah, I have to give the members their fix. I have to give the members their fix and give them. I have to put on a show, as I was showing on my journal page. So perfect for a Sunday. Yeah, I want to do these more on Sundays. I feel like that's the vibe, just to chillax, cool down on a Sunday. It's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, to do these more on Sundays, and I think it's gonna be good for like this cozy season too. I feel like it can work all year round, right? But I think for cozy season, it's gonna work. These are gonna be so nice. So with that being said, there's a couple of things I get to discuss with you guys. Hold on. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying hold on, because I don't know what I'm trying to do right now. Hold on, I'm just trying to like clean up my space a little bit. Oh, I think trying to think of the right word. I think the consensus amongst all the petitos in here were to do more of these. Yeah. So I will try my best to do more of these. I think I will keep it for like this time period and for this day, which is obviously like Sundays, tomorrow's work for some of you guys. You guys just get to have like a relaxing Sunday if you want to like vibe with me, that type of thing. I'll see if I want to do it on days other than Sundays, especially if you guys wanted like studying content, because I know some of you guys in here are in school and you tell me that you have to go study for something. I feel like this would be a really great VOD to come back to if you need like a study buddy. So there's that too. I can do this on like not Sundays and do it like on another day, like Thursday, random. But with that being said, I will see you guys. I'm taking a break for 2 days. If you were in here earlier, I just need like a little like a stand back and just breathe sort of situation. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I think I also have to catch up on clipping stuff. So am I really taking a step back? We will see. But I will see you back on Wednesday for Monster Hunter Wilds. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you again for all the super chats that I got today. Thank you very, very much. And for now, I eeps. Bye 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 bye. Hello? Hello, hello? Thank you for the super chat, Camille. I saw it. I saw it with my eyes. You can hear me. I know you can. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Eeps. It's not... Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? It's not Dove Day. By the way, it's not. Bye. You heinous boy, it's not every day. It's Ducky Dove. Well, if you say Ducky Dove Day or night, then I can't argue. But it ain't no Dove Day. Calm down. Bye. See ya. Bye.